Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to our Foxhole Fridays. I'm so excited to be here with you all with a brand new cast, with a brand new show, and I am really excited. So we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, it is true, but Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1e pre-1987. And it's going to be our summer campaign. We've got about 13 or so sessions of this game, and I am so excited I spent way too much time in world building, you'll have to excuse me, but I'm so excited for this game, and I'm excited for this cast, and today we're doing session 0. Normally we start at 7 p.m. Eastern, but this time we are starting at 8 p.m. because we want to do a behind-the-scenes session 0, and now we'll do our in front of the scenes session 0, where we make AD&D 1e characters and have some conversations, because some classes can't be in the same party together in AD&D1e. So, we got to be here together to work it out. And I thought we could also take this moment to introduce the world to you all and also to each other. And I am so excited for this. I have not played AD&D since the 80s. And It's been a hot minute, and I was sort of inspired by the fact that many people talk about what it was like to play Dungeons and Dragons in the old school. There's a bunch of old school folks who are like, oh yeah, D&D back in the day, no one had any combat. And I was like, what are you talking about? It was death traps and murder. I would have liked some no combat, but what? Anyway, so people talk about what D&D was like back then. That was never my experience. So I thought, let's play some AD&D then and just dive in and explore it. So I've pulled together some amazing people to play with, and one of the first people I pulled to play this game with me is one of the people. So when I first played D&D, it was with people in middle school who were the worst actually. They were really awful, and they didn't want anybody to, they were just terrible. And I was like, this sucks. But then my very best friend and also my fellow theater kid, we got to play over at his house, and it was the best D&D ever. And so I was so happy to bring back from the 1980s what time traveled from the 1980s. Somebody I got to play AD&D with back when and had a good time. Ezra, tell us who you are. And since you don't know who you're playing yet, just give us something. Tell us something interesting.
Give us something. Well, I had a lot more hair in the 80s.
That's true.
Yeah, I have known Trooper for many, many years. And a few years ago, during the pandemic, I had nothing else to do. And so I started a podcast where I was talking to GMs, and I reached out. I cold called Trooper because I'd seen them do a couple things on Twitch, and we were having a little conversation before that, and I was like, there's just no good way to say this. Were you my best friend in 1985?
It's true.
And all of a sudden, we both were like, wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait, what?
And all of a sudden, it became a very different podcast. But I don't remember that as being the best D&D ever. I remember it as being pretty cringe. But
it was way less cringe than the other D&Ds that I played back then.
All right. At least, if nothing else, we tried to be inclusive to the extent we could. And, we still committed war crimes and atrocities.
Sure.
But I'm so excited to once again be playing with Trooper and to meet all these wonderful new folks and to introduce you to a game that I honestly love. AD&D is like your first love. You sort of you romanticize it, and then you're like, oh man, that was a really good time, and you forget all the times that it stole your CD player, or and why is there no change on my dresser?
Right, do they not have editors at all? And so I'm supposed to go to Lindy next, but I'm gonna go to PBPlaysInside because PBPlaysInside, I was told, loves the tables in the player's handbook. And so I wanted to go, because we were already talking about that nostalgia for the past, including the amazing, well-designed, graphically designed, well-organized tables. So PB, who I have also played with, including some really cool one-on-one games on her channel. You should check out her stuff. Oh, by the way, Ezra does fake baseball. You should watch him on Twitch. But PB Plays Inside does this really cool game night where she does solo games and like amazing stuff. And I've had a great time playing with her. So PB, why don't you introduce yourself and then tell us something?
Well, hi, I'm PB from @PBPlaysInside. She, they pronouns, and I have not played AD&D1e. I haven't played any D&D less than 5e, nor have I played 5.5. I've only played 5. I'm excited to try this out. I've heard very much about AD&D1e, and after reading it, an adventure for sure. Fun fact: I feel like every table I encountered in the player's handbook, just progressively got worse somehow. And you know what? The bar was real low, real early on, and I just was continuously impressed with how awful they were as we kept going. When you have to have an appendices for your table, I just feel like maybe there's a different format we could have gone for. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But
Excel didn't exist yet.
You know what? I guess they did. I think my favorite table of them all was the table that we're not using, where the different genders had different stat maximums and minimums, but the only stat that it was different was strength, but we still decided to plot out the entire stat for every single race. I looked through that, and just like the way my eyes just like got smaller and smaller as I read through every single line, and it was just like, is there nothing else different? Is it really just the very first line of strength? That's the only thing we changed? Okay. All right.
Gary Gygax, everybody. Gary Gygax.
Never been a table he didn't want to make.
Or a woman he didn't want to play with.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So speaking of people who like tables, I feel like I've got to go over to WanderingDM, who I've also played with, also play tested his forthcoming game, which is no longer called Martian Cowboys, but I still want to call it that.
Devastating.
I know, devastating, but who makes really good tables in that game. Simon, introduce yourself. Tell us something.
Hi. For half a second, I thought you were going to go who also likes to play with women, but glad you went with the PG route. Hi, everyone. I'm Simon at WanderingDM. I use he, him pronouns. You've seen me around. I was recently on Sandman, trying to keep my sanity in check. Fun fact for all of you viewers who were there, I did track down a bunch of the original people that worked on the game. I got to talking with them. And while we'll probably never be able to play part 2, I do own an electronic version, a digital version of the cover for Sandman Part 2.
So cool.
And we know a bunch of shit about the poem and stuff, and how there was no way for us, no way that we could have solved it in the first with the first book. Yeah. But all that to say, yes, Simon, I'm WanderingDM. I'm super hyped to be here. I have a bunch of character concepts lined up. I've been wanting to play 1e forever. It's the only D&D edition I haven't played yet. And I would really like to be able to play a bard, but Roll20 will get to decide if I'm allowed to play a bard or not.
Also, it'll take you 10 levels before you get to even be a bard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I need to not only roll super high tonight, but I also need to survive for 10 levels.
Yeah.
This is super AD&D. I want to play a bard, says the person, until they play a bard. I don't want to play a bard anymore.
Thing is I want to try to get there. Like, it's the one thing I find is like very odd about first edition is that this was the only class that required you to go through like all the freaking hoops.
Also thief acrobat, because you can't become an acrobat until your 5th level after 5 levels of thief.
Yeah, but that's
and
just
Cavalier was like that. Cavalier had some things like that.
You can start as a Cavalier as long as you're upper class. Otherwise, you have to be an apprentice.
There's also, you can't be a 20th level monk unless you kill the only other 20th level monk in the world.
It's true. which I kind
Which
of
reminds me,
love.
are we rolling that percentile die for psionics?
Absolutely. At the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Nice.
campaign.
Well, no.
Ah,
So speaking of people who clearly want to be a psionic, whose character is the only non-psionic at the moment in the Traveler campaign, Nugget, tell us who you are and then tell us something.
Hi, I'm Nuggetasaurus. I'm very excited to be here. Tell you something. Okay, so when Trooper asked me to be in this game, he was like, "Hey Nugget, you like crunchy, right?" And my thought was food. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I like crunchy. I don't like jello texture though." And he was like, "No, I mean like in games." I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yep." Hella embarrassing, but I laughed at it. I thought it was very funny. I like crunchy
I laughed
games.
too.
Yeah, it was. I felt
Although I've got to
dumb,
say,
but it
I'm
was
trying
funny.
out now. I'm imagining peanut butter with the
I was like, this is why I
gelatinous
love you.
texture. That'd
Oh
be
no.
gross. That'd be terrible. Oh, sorry, X card gelatinous peanut butter. That's it.
So I've played 5e D&D. I've played 4e, and I've played 3.5. And I've played GURPS. So those are like my crunchy experiences with games, I feel like. And I'm very excited for this. And I've heard all the different ways I can die, so expect a nugget death at some point. I'd be surprised if I don't die.
I just
Sadly,
feel like
you
you're
can't die in character creation.
I've done
Unlike
that in
Traveler.
Traveler before. I've done that before.
People who have died multiple times and then come alive and then schmooched those undead beings is my favorite Laugh Love Lindy. Lindy, tell us who you are and then tell us something.
Hi, it's me, laughlovelindy. If there's gonna be smooches, I'll find them. That's my prerogative in some games. I mean, although I do have some characters that are just like, whew, because Nugget tried to romance me in our last Monday campaign, and my character had no idea. I saw it, and I was
Didn't
like,
work
this
out.
is hilarious, but
Didn't
my
work out.
character was a robot and didn't get it. This is my first time playing any other edition of D&D that's not 5e. I've only played 5e. I started with 5e, and I've only played 5e. And I don't plan on playing 5.5 because it's too similar to 5e in certain ways. And I'm like, no, I'm good. But I'll play some 1e because that's different than 5e. Thoroughly. And I've read a lot of 2nd edition while adapting it to Ravenloft from our accidental 3-4 year long Ravenloft campaign. It was supposed to be 2 years, and then I was like, oops, we've played an extra year somehow. Because ADHD and time blindness is a thing. But we had fun, and I read a lot of 2nd edition Ravenloft and converted it to 5e, so I'm ready for some 1e and probably a lot of death. Death and smooches. That's gonna be my hashtag for this is hashtag death and smooches. Let's go.
And I'm
'Cause I didn't get the
Trooper SJP.
Sandman in our last one.
You didn't.
So close.
But so close.
It was my own fault.
It was your own fault.
You would have definitely murdered all of us, but it was so close.
I think in from what Trooper said, we're all sand people in this one. So
It's true, as a matter of fact.
It's true. Yeah,
Yes.
but this isn't the Sandman system, so I'm saving.
So
I'm
sorry.
gonna scope out the scene.
And I'm Trooper SJP, and I will be the dungeon moderator for this game. I'm very excited. I have played every edition of D&D except for 2e. That is the one edition that I just didn't play because I didn't. I thought it was way too different from 1e, and I was just playing other games at that point in time. But I'm really excited to come back to AD&D1e, the game of my trauma, so I thought it would be really good to redo it. And we are making characters today and also introducing the world to you all. So I wanted to I was thinking about running this because I wanted to run some old school AD&D traps, death traps and all. But then I was thinking about how, what do I want to do? And I was like, I think I want to run something in the desert since I've not been in the desert for a while. That'd be kind of fun. And I was thinking about Lord What's-His-Face, who went into the King Tut's tomb and how he discovered it, and I was like, and how they just came in, they just took everything and brought it to the British Museum, and I thought, okay, well, how about though if the players are not those people but they're the people who live there instead. And so I did way too much world building. And we've got a sort of a world. There's some handouts that maybe I'll get to you all later. Our players read them, and Lindy was reading them and was saying really unkind things about the Queen of Avonlea, which seems very strange to me. There's a lot of smack talking, and I don't even understand that. But we have this
Trooper monarchist confirmed.
Trooper monarchist. I mean, she's so kind, and everyone loves her, so I don't know why that would be an issue. Well, I guess we'll just find out. But so there is a kingdom, the Kingdom of Avonlea, which you can imagine as being your very typical medieval fantasy sort of world. It's very sort of England, France coded, forests and all of that goodness. But in that place, there was a good Queen Jean, who was... she started off as a commoner, and because she was so brave and so smart, she was able to trick the elves and the dwarves into hating each other forever, and then she waged war on all of them, and she stole all their precious things, and then kept their like the children of the monarchs hostage. Oh, that's not how she put it. She saved them, she married them, and then the king of the kingdom that she was from was sick all of a sudden for no reason, and then decided to make her his heir, even though she was in no way related to him, and then banish all of his children just because she was so great. That was 200 years ago. Then she became the queen of the little principality of Avon. But unfortunately, all those other children were just a threat, so she had to go and invade all of the principalities of Avon, and then she conquered all of them. But not in a bad way, in a good way.
Freedom,
yes, in a freedom way. And she has been named the Good Queen because she is good. That is at least what her historians say, and they would not lie. So I feel good about that. She is 200 plus years old, but that's only because the gods smile on her and they like her best. There's nothing else that is going on with that, but she's Queen Jean the Good, and she has 7 sons and 1 daughter, and she has sent her children off to go and gain riches for her. And then, like, 3 of her sons go off to gain riches, 4 stay, like, in the border areas of the kingdom. And the youngest son, Prince Richard, is by this... So, just so you know, this world is... it's a hollow world, and people live on the inside of the world, not the outside. It's the world is a goddess, much like, in ancient Greek myth, Gaia, right, is the earth, right? So in this one, Erda is the earth, and you live on the inside of her. She swallowed all the people to keep them safe from the void. And so you live inside this world, and her spine is this big mountain range that separates these 2 halves. Prince Richard is right by the sort of mountain range, which is to the west of Avonlea. And he was the only one that wasn't finding good riches, and so he sent some people out, some knights across the mountains. They died. There was a desert. They died because they were in plate mail. Anyway, so that didn't work out, but Prince Richard was like, but I want to gain riches and power for my mother so that she will name me heir, because the queen hasn't named an heir. Whoever is the best will get it. It's been 200 years. She hasn't named an heir yet, but that's because they're not good enough. But it's fine. So she started deciding to send prisoners voluntarily. Well, Prince Richard says, I will brand everybody who I send off so that you cannot escape, so you can be reminded of your commitment to freedom. And he sends these criminals called promissories off into the desert, and if they find enough stuff, then he will pardon them. He pardoned only 1 of them. Most of them just died in large numbers, but he kept sending them off across the mountains into the desert to try to find something. And then finally, Sheila Bright Eyes, a gnome, did find a ziggurat with some treasures, and brought it back, and she's like, now can I be freed? And he's like, no, you clearly haven't been redeemed enough, so go back out. Also, I'll take your kid, by the way, just in my palace to keep your kid safe while you're out there. And because he's also kind and good. Anyhow, she went out. She finds this small village, which is called Kursag, because they needed water. And the village sort of took her in. They sort of helped her get out there. And this becomes this really interesting place. And now Prince Richard was like, okay, no more prisoners going off in the desert. Now let's have nobles and rich people go off to the desert to find cool stuff. But the people in Kursag are like, yeah, we're not going to deal with you. We only want to deal with Sheila Bright Eyes. And so Sheila Bright Eyes, the gnome, was released from captivity, was allowed to go back to the town of Kursag with her son, with her child. The child is not gendered, that you know of. And she's the people from this place, the Summerlands, call her the ambassador. That's not what the people from Avonlea call her, but that's fine. But this little town is part of the Summerlands. And the Summerlands is this big, huge desert kingdom, sort of inspired by Sumeria, Babylon, Egypt. And this particular spot right there on the far eastern edge of the Summerlands is cursed. It's called the Cursed Desert, and it was where the very first kingdom was from. And that kingdom, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, before Avonlea was even a thing, had something really bad happen to it. And most of it was just like swallowed up by the desert, and it was cursed, and then monsters show up, and everybody from the Summerlands just sort of keep moving westward because cannot be in this place. But what they did do is they created a ring of military outposts to surround this cursed desert to kill any of the monsters that come out of that desert. And Kursag is this little outpost, the farthest eastern outpost that's there. So, in this little outpost, trade has now begun between Avonlea and the little outpost of Kursag. And in Kursag, you have a couple of different sorts of folks, because we have to think about who our characters might be. So you have the old first kingdom had the old gods. The new kingdom, we're in the fifth kingdom now, the 27th dynasty of the fifth kingdom. They have the new gods. And the thing about this is being sort of inspired by Babylon is that each major city has a patron god who looks over it. But so all of these places in the old cursed desert had old gods who clearly must got upset about something. And so it has been decreed by Queen Lydia, who's the god queen of the Summerlands right now, that nobody goes into the cursed desert. That has been the standard policy for thousands of years. Nobody goes in there, but monsters do come out, so there are these military outposts to kill monsters on their way out. So the people from Avonlea have showed up, and they're like, we want to go exploring into the ziggurats and take treasure and put it into a big museum. And the people from the Summerlands are like, well, we can't go in there because of the curse, but they can go in there and get cursed, so I guess that's okay, I guess. But they do want to figure out what's going on. Why is there a curse? What happened? So the captain of Kursag came up with a bold idea, which is not really allowed, that there are some people who will give up their devotion to the new gods, take on the old gods, which would give them permission to go into the desert. So these are called the Resurrected. So the Resurrected, what they're going to do is become the henchmen of these people from Avonlea, who are basically adventure tourists and tomb raiders. And they will escort them into these ziggurats so that they can mitigate any kind of damage or desecration these folks might do, but also maybe they can figure out what happened, maybe stop the curse. So they're trying to be a bit more proactive rather than reactive. So our players can be either people from the new Summerlanders who will be giving up their old gods, their new gods to take on the old gods, or they can be some of the people who are from the first kingdom, which was Mu and Imu, which are basically kind of like Bedouins or desert nomads who still hold to the old gods. Or they could be people who, for no reason anyone could understand, left Avonlea and have moved to Kursag permanently, probably former promissories or political prisoners, or not that they would have political prisoners in Avonlea, because Avonlea's great, they say so, but who are like permanently settled in Kursag in this little outpost. Those are all the kind of the main types. There will be adventure tourists there, but the PCs will not be one of them. They'll just have to deal with them, unfortunately. So those are our those are our sort of main groups. I should say that because you live inside of the world, there is one sun, and the sun is the heart of the goddess. It does not move in the sky because it's just right there in the center, and it pulsates. It sort of like beats. It takes 1 day to beat, 1 full day, and so when it's furthest out, it is the brightest and it's the warmest, and then it contracts and then it becomes night, right? So it's day and night as the heart beats. And there are three moons, which are the 3 children of Erda, and they sort of run around inside of her body. But you live in that space. And I think that is enough of our sort of preamble to give you a sense of what the kind of world is. We start every single character creation with the same thing, which is you have to roll stats. And we roll 46, drop the lowest, and you can order them any way you like. And I do have a button for it. So let's roll our stats.
Just hit the
Is it
button.
that
Just hit the
generate
button.
attributes button?
That's the one. Number one.
The statistic blocked by the same is pretty much the same as
Modern.
The D&D you know.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Nugget, those are some good scores you got there.
Holy shit. Maybe I'm not dying.
Me, on the other hand, I've got a 3.
You've got a 3, but you also have like a 16.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
Okay.
there goes my bard.
So
That's a pretty good stat line, though.
I was gonna say you got pretty good
GM.
stats though, Simon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like your lowest had to be a 10.
Oh.
It's statistically
bar is very
improbable.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are
Well,
tables.
PB or Nugget could both be bards.
I think not, because they're missing a bunch of 15s.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah. So we have
Yeah.
tables.
Not Nugget.
I have lots of tables for you all.
If
Insane
if we
stats.
want to be the annoying power gamer, like much like the D&D you know, like whoever's the cleric, if you have a high wisdom, you get extra spells, and that's really powerful. Like a
Mhm.
17 wisdom is even a 16 wisdom, because I think you first level spells are all we're going to care about. So
And I will
that
note-
would be a good thing there.
Yeah, and I will just note one of the things that's really good about a session 0 for AD&D is you have to have that conversation. Who's going to be the cleric? Because it's not really a great idea not to have one. I mean, you can also just not have one. I will note that this is a fairly deadly system. I put out a table there, which you can actually find on Roll20. And it's the number 1 table, which has got a bunch of class, race, level restrictions. So it lets you know what you must qualify for. For example, if you wanted to be, by the way, you should pick your race before you pick your class, but keep your class in mind. So that first table there has all of the sort of requirements. You cannot be a half-orc if your charisma is higher than 12, for example. 12 is the maximum charisma for a half-orc. You cannot be a gnome if your strength is less than 6, for example. So there are some requirements to be able to qualify for various races that you should look into. There's also, then there are some adjustments. And then, of course, there are the ability score maximum and minimums for classes. For example, you cannot be a paladin unless you have a minimum charisma of 17, for example. And those are all in our table. I will also note that in the table that I've given you, there are some numbers in red, and some classes, although not all of them, have primary attributes wherein if you have those attributes at 15 or higher, you get a plus 10% XP bonus. So those are things to ponder. Why don't I... And, before you make any decisions, something you should think about. Races, the non-human, the demi-human races, they can multi-class, right? So they can be fighter magic users or cleric thieves. From the very, very beginning, what kind of multi-class you can do is on our chart as well, because here's the thing about AD&D1e. Not all races can be all classes. Humans can be any class they want. But that is not the case for...
There are no dwarf wizards.
That is correct. Dwarves cannot do
Sorry,
magic at all.
magic user.
No magic users. A dwarf can be a cleric, a fighter, a thief, an acrobat, or an assassin, and that's all that dwarves can be. Elves can be cavaliers, clerics, druids, fighters, rangers, magic users, thief, acrobat, or assassins. That's it. I think only humans can be barbarians.
And monks.
Yes, right.
And monks.
So yeah, only humans can be monks and barbarians. So there are restrictions, and I'm what's the word? I am vamping while you guys are checking out what you want to do. And one of the things I think is really interesting about also their level caps. If you are non-human, if you are demi-human, there are level caps. You can't. Not everyone can reach the highest levels. And also, there are also caps for spell level. Like if you don't have a very high intelligence and you're a magic user, you can't cast 9th level spells. So there are a lot of restrictions, and that's very, very different from now, where you can kind of do whatever you want. But I do like that it sort of implies there aren't that many people who can cast 9th level spells in the world. You have like that actually, there are probably not a lot of 20th level magic users at all. And again, very few people can cast Wish, right? So there's like a kind of a sense of more scarcity of power. So let me ask you all, has anybody decided... Oh, wait, but before I'm vamping still, let you choose. I will note a couple of things. In the D&D handbook, it also says things like dwarves and elves hate each other. And I will just note that is true in Avonlea, because the good Queen Jean...
perpetuates the stereotypes.
She basically caused the elves and the dwarves to hate each other and is keeping that going on. But in the Summerlands, it is a cosmopolitan place, and that is just not a problem there. Like, they do not have that issue, but they do over in Avonlea. But luckily, we're not in Avonlea. But yes. Let me ask anyone, does anyone know what race and or class they want to be?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, do you consider intercourse to be on par with personal combat? Because you're like wrestling? Because it's like, wrestling.
It's not a Powered by the Apocalypse game.
No. It's just I'm looking at this little like addendum that says that paladins and cavaliers will not use oil in personal combat, and I feel like they're missing out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, they mean burning oil. That's different.
Oh, okay, but they
Not
will
like
in
Turkish
siege
oil
warfare.
wrestling.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna burn someone they can see, but
I'm just going to throw out very quickly for if we have any power gamers here, the ability adjustments for every stat. So strength is by far the most useful stat. If you have a 17 strength, you just have a +1 to hit all the time. And if you have a 16 strength, you get +1 to your damage. You also can open doors better, which I love. Intelligence, all it gives you is you learn more languages. Wisdom, it actually helps you on your save versus spells. Dexterity,
Intelligence also for magic user spells. If you're a magic user.
Dexterity, maybe the second most important. It helps your attack. It can give you a plus to hit if it's 7. Boy, this chart is badly paginated. 16 or up, and then starting at 15, you get subtractions to your AC. There's also, if you're a thief, the only time you use percentiles in this game is if you're a thief and you're trying to climb a wall or open a chest.
Barbarians too.
Con gives you hit points like the old one, but also you have a chance of not surviving resurrection.
Yeah.
And so based on your con, you have a better chance of surviving resurrection. And charisma, nobody cares about.
Except that charisma is your limit for your henchmen and how loyal they will be.
I will have no henchmen.
Like, I will have none. But, sometimes you want henchmen to carry stuff for you. But at the moment, you'll be the henchman for really annoying rich people from Avonlea. But
by the way, charisma, saying nobody cares about charisma is what a person with 3 charisma says.
How many levels do you think we will achieve in this 13
I have
game
no idea.
run?
Assuming we don't die.
Yeah, assuming we don't
it
die.
does. So it takes a minute to level. Like for a fighter, I think it's for
2,000?
a wizard. It's like 2,000 XP.
But then the thief is like 900 at first level
Yeah.
or some bullshit.
Fighters
like
are 2,250. Clerics are 1,500.
Well, I
Druids
mean,
are-
compared to themselves, I understand the limits between them. I just don't know monster, like how much XP one would get per
variable.
like encounter.
It's variable, and I will just say that that's my joy, that AD&D1e does not have set experience points for monsters.
Yeah.
It is variable based on your levels. So if, for example, you are very low level and you go after a high level thing, it'll be worth quite a bit of XP. If you are high level and you kill a lot of rats, that's not going to give you much of anything at all. So it actually, so if you basically can't farm really low level things to get a bunch of XP because you way overpower it. So there's a little bit of a self-correction there, but it also means, side note, that that if you die, everybody else is like third level and you come back at first level, you're going to actually level a little bit faster because you are lower level than everybody else, which is kind
We
of
probably won't get enough levels to make being a monk useful.
I will try to get you all in there. You need treasure and monsters, and there will be quite a bit of those.
Oh yeah, are we doing gold equals XP?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Treasure type XP.
So question.
Yes.
I see, so you've got like Cavalier, and then like below and to the right it says Paladin.
Yes.
So
Paladin is a
would you-
subtype of Cavalier.
So then would you choose like Cavalier at 1 and then be Paladin later?
No. Paladins from the start. It's just that Paladins have more requirements.
Gotcha.
Paladins
same
are religious, cavaliers are chivalrous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
does that same thing apply for then like thief, acrobat? Do you start with thief and then you go into acrobat later?
So acrobat is in parentheses, which means you can't start with acrobat, and the same thing with bard. But you can start as an assassin, you can start as a paladin, you can start as a druid, all the subtypes that basically do with like saving throws and attack matrices.
Okay.
But the only ones you can't start as is an acrobat or a bard.
Okay.
Are you
friend?
thinking sorry.
Right now I'm looking at 3 different type of characters that I might make.
I'm looking at a couple here.
One of them's a ranger,
Like
of course,
one.
because I got the stats. Druid,
Mhm.
but it would be I'd be playing maybe against type a bit stat wise. But I could be healer. If no one wants to go healer, it could be a healing druid.
I'm taking notes.
Or thief, a multi-class thief, something.
What about you, Nugget? What did you
I
guys on?
am thief assassin, but I can do whatever.
Great, we've got an assassin.
I kind of want to kill stuff.
I will note that if we have an assassin, we cannot have a paladin in the party because they will not be the
I don't
same
want to
party
lock
together.
anybody out of anything.
Oh,
This
I don't
is
think anyone
life.
wants to be a paladin.
Nobody wants to be okay.
Don't
By the
worry
way,
about it.
there's actually at first level, there's no such thing as a healing druid. Druids don't have a heal spell at first level.
Oh no, eventually I will.
Eventually.
Yeah, okay, eventually.
Eventually.
You'll be healed eventually.
I am going
yeah.
to point out
Don't worry
something
about it.
just as a
It's a
spoiler.
layaway plan.
The person who's going to hire you all, that you'll be accompanying next week, is going to be a cavalier. And cavaliers are really good when mounted with lances. You'll be going into a ziggurat. So anyhow, and
Well, he can charge it all he wants.
Don Quixote.
Yes.
Charge that ziggurat.
Tilting at ziggurats.
he will be so effective, I think, when he cannot take his horse into the ziggurat. I'm sure that you will have a good time with him. Anyhow, you...
I mean, I hate to say it, but I might make the most sense as a cleric because I have only one good stat. And so I
Okay.
put that in wisdom, and then I just wear the heaviest armor possible and don't hit anything.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Um,
if you go cleric, I think I'll go ranger. 'Cause-
but I could also be the wizard that will die almost immediately.
Yeah.
Because the 16 intelligence is not like for fighter, you want to have like Nugget's got a good lineup for fighter because you want to have strength, dex, and con at least like 15 or up. So having like 3 of those is really good. Druid is
Nugget
actually
has the stats for everything but bard, basically.
and nobody could be a bard here. We all have
Maybe
the one.
paladin.
Maybe
I
actually
can't do
Nugget could be a
paladin.
bard.
No, I looked.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
she
just
doesn't
missed
have a 4th. She just missed it.
It's it's so that's the reason why I wanted to try bard as my first concept, because it's so dumb how like probability wise it's impossible to get.
I just gotta get there.
You thinking
Trooper-
of anything, PB?
My stats are just so painfully average that
I know.
I'm just looking at things and I'm
I
just like,
understand exactly how
Hey,
you
but
feel.
you've got
You and I have
115.
like very similar
15.
spreads.
Yeah.
You
And I
were
will
just like
also-
one step above me, as in
I
like
will, do not forget that if you become a demi-human, there are stat adjustments that would come with that, which is why you should
yes,
note it.
just enough to do nothing special with it, TBH.
Yes, Simon.
I think I'm gonna go half-orc ranger and roll that percentile die to see what my special strength is.
Oh, you want the 18 over 100? The only other time you roll percentiles.
Yeah, because if I put my
Mhm.
17 in strength and I up it to 18 by being a half-orc, I get 18 something, and then I can bend fucking metal with my arms.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you'll be carrying all the treasure.
Yeah, no shit.
Encumbrance is important.
By the way, you at home can't see this, but Trooper actually put in our Lines and Veil document encumbrance as something that we have to deal with. So I'm just
Yes.
X-carding encumbrance. I just want to.
Just see, here's the glory of AD&D1e. It just reminds me of so like when I was a kid, we learned about how the colonists come to the New World, and one of the first colonies, like in Virginia, they just didn't plant. They planted tobacco because it would make them so much money. Capitalism, and then they didn't plant food, and then they all died, and it just was a failed colony because they were not smart about it. And that is actually the glory of AD&D1e, where you get a big treasure hoard, but that's very heavy, and you cannot carry it all unless you dump your food. Like maybe you don't need that food and water, right? You can just throw out your...
maybe we should just do cannibalism.
So, look, I'm not saying this is connected to cannibalism, but I hate to say it, but I think I have a character
are
idea.
escorting some nobles. I'm just saying,
Of a-
it sound like dead weight.
A
You know,
cleric,
eat the rich.
a cleric
the
who
rich.
charges for healing.
I'm so happy with my life right now. Oh, I knew this was going to be so good. Simon, you're thinking about a half-orc ranger, is that right?
Half-orc ranger or half-orc fighter thief? I don't know.
So-
Because
Yeah.
I just saw the -2 in charisma. I can't dump my charisma because I need 6, and I would go to 5 if I were a half-orc.
I'm actually my charisma's too bad to be a half-orc.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't usually write down my own quotes, but I'm writing that one down.
Oh, whew. All right. What are people thinking? Because this is the core of character
I
creation. This
know.
moment when you're like, well,
This is it. That's why I'm thinking about it.
I think I'm gonna lock in
what you got?
a human assassin.
Human assassin.
Man, if anybody,
Our
though, with
evil
your stat
gal.
block, if anybody could be a monk, it would be you.
I know. If I'd had
I
your
could.
stat block, I would be a monk. But I love your
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
assassin attitude.
Having an
Murder
assassin.
time.
Whether we know you're an assassin.
Probably
Well,
not.
unless our group motto is "Eat the Rich," in which case you're the most valuable player.
I
That's
mean,
true.
I would imagine the people
MVP.
from Avonlea don't know that you're an
Oh
assassin.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
our
no,
group
no.
probably knows
How
I'm
do you
an
do?
assassin.
My name's Nugget. I'm an assassin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I was saying my character idea. I was playing with the name Cinnamon. I said that right before we
Yeah,
went live.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
name
yeah.
Right
is
there.
gonna be Cinnamon. I'm using my southern accent this time, so she's just gonna be sweet as pie. Like she's gonna
Nice.
call everybody
Yeah.
sugar and honey.
Nice.
Nobody's
Sugar,
gonna
spice, and
know.
everything dies.
Yeah.
Everything dies. Yes.
Yes. Her
Yeah,
death
I think
call
that-
is as she slides up behind you and slits your throat. Bless your heart.
Bless your pretty little heart. I think that's what I'm doing. That's what I
Hush,
wanted
hush now,
to do.
honey, hush.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
Well,
and
I'm,
just join-
I'm
That's what I'm
open to being. I was thinking maybe thief. I was
Assassin
hoping
and
for
a
monk,
thief.
but I'm also open to being like a wizard, like being like our magic user.
Mm.
I'm open to that.
Gosh, we
So
do
I'm
need a
thinking, like,
fighter.
Yeah.
Well, if I go ranger,
Rangers aren't fighters.
I start with more HP than a fighter.
it's true. They do have two hit dice.
Oh yeah, yeah, but they're not
And-
front line, and they don't
Oh.
have AC.
No, I would definitely go frontline.
He would burn bright and he would burn fast.
I've been making rangers for 4 editions now.
Apparently, this ranger's natural enemy is tactics.
Yes.
All right, so we've got an assassin. What else we got? We still
Sounds
need.
like Lindy wants to be a thief, so
A thief
nobody's
or,
getting any
or
treasure.
magic user.
Mhm.
Those are my two that I'm leaning towards with my stats that I have.
Now, if you are,
'Cause I can't quite be illusionist. So it would be-
illusionists are cool. If you are,
I
if you
know.
are, if you are demi-human, you could be a thief magic user, depending on which race you are.
yeah, no matter what I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to be a human. So whether I'm a thief or a magic user, I'm thinking elf or half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Gosh, I mean, in one sense, I have the good stat block to just be a wizard or a cleric, but man, you really want to have con if you're a cleric. That's the problem. You want to have the extra hit points so that you can. Sometimes the cleric can be the front line if you wear splint mail or something.
Yeah.
But
PB, what you got?
have a six? I'm like in the same vein as Lindy.
Yeah.
Where
It's
I'm
like we're
just like,
similar or something.
yeah, who's known? Do you have the opportunity to have a 16 somewhere? Because I don't. With
I
anything.
don't have a 16. I have 15 as my highest.
Yeah.
You have just like all of your highest stats are just 1 point higher than my highest stats, PB. Like that is our stat blocks.
I will note, PB, you could get a 16 if you are either a dwarf, an elf, a half-orc, or a halfling.
Yes. But in nothing that matters.
Nothing that matters. I did notice that is often the plus minuses. I was like, I'm seeing a lot of dex and con and not like the wisdom and
Because it's
intelligence
all
or strength.
Dex. Where it matters. Or a fighter. But I have a 15 anyways, and that's all the minimum I need there. So that's why I'm in between the same things as Lindy. I'm just like, I could be any of these things.
I could be things. Do you want to be a demi-human or a human? Do you know yet?
I'm
thinking
leaning
elf.
towards demi-human.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking elf or halfling, depending on
Ooh.
my choices.
I thought about halfling for like a whole 5 seconds, and then I was like, eh.
Well, I'm a dwarf in my Witcher game, right? I'm a dwarf cleric in my
It's true.
Witcher game. So I'm trying to avoid being either of those things for now.
the funny thing is, I have to be human because any of the other races would subtract charisma,
Disqualify
and
you.
my charisma would be below the minimum. So,
That's true.
I need to
Yep.
look at the
that
you can or
is
cannot be
hilarious.
this thing list.
That's in the first. That's in the first handout. The handout number 1.
barbarians in Unearth Arcana, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
will note that barbarians will not be in the same party with a cleric or a magic user.
Witchcraft.
Yep.
Of course.
Second level?
I have to be Conan. Okay.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
second level, they can be in the same party with clerics. I think it's higher for magic users.
What? But as they gain level, they just get less
They gain
bigoted.
tolerance.
Gain tolerance.
They gain
Yeah.
tolerance. Yeah.
They're like the
So
Aslan.
the more
they the
barbaric I
Aslan?
am,
Yeah.
the more tolerant I am. Okay, I get it.
They learn how useful Cure Light Wounds is.
That's what happens. They're like,
Yeah.
well, okay, I guess that's
You
fine.
know what? Witchcraft might be okay.
They also
That
can't
witchcraft feels pretty good.
Yeah, they also can't use magic items, but then as they get more
Oh,
higher level,
screw
then they're
that.
like, okay, I guess I think potions are fine. All right, but they also get experience points for destroying magic items. Just
But they do also have like a couple of thief skills.
Yeah,
Basically-
they can climb like
Yeah.
nobody's business,
Yeah.
and they're really good with a
Oh.
great axe.
Oh, barbarians can be healers. They have first aid.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. The first aid skill. So
It's only on yourself, apparently,
Yeah.
though.
yeah,
Which is why they don't need a cleric at level 1, because they're like, I can do it myself.
I've got my own band-aids.
So-
I will
Yeah.
just note that first edition barbarians, like we think of barbarians as like fighters that have rage. That doesn't happen until second edition. First edition barbarians are basically Conan.
Conan.
They're basically like outdoor thieves, is what they are, right? Who destroy magic items and have a bad German accent, is my understanding.
Oh, it's tempting me for barbarian. It's a bad German accent. But I don't have the stats for it. So I will...
But yeah, I'm
the
gonna go.
purposelessness of existence has caused me to become a barbarian.
That's
I must
right.
destroy everything,
everything.
All of these things must be destroyed.
despite my relative lack of intelligence. I am a nihilist.
That's right. I have to just do this now.
I come from the tribe of Nitzer Ebb.
All right, we've got a human
Cannot do that.
assassin over with Nugget.
I'm either a cleric or a wizard, if nobody
Okay.
else, because we should have a wizard. Just because sleep is really useful at first level,
Yeah,
but the wizard will not have an exciting time of it.
depends. They
I
might
can
get
cast
super excited.
sleep with my fist.
The cleric, you know, can sleep with my fists.
You know what? I don't see any of these characters living particularly long, and having to replenish the group. So I'll go for the magic user. I'll start with magic user.
Okay.
You're gonna, Lindy. What kind of magic user are you gonna be?
Not illusionist because I don't have the stats for it.
Hey,
You should just be bitter about that the whole time. Oh, what kind of magic is you? Not an illusionist.
Not an illusionist.
They
Nugget.
wouldn't
Let me in
take
school.
me, those sons of.
Listen,
You
yeah, I'll
just
be an
hate
elf.
Said I wasn't
illusionists.
fast enough.
I'll be
They
an
threw a
elf
ball at me and I
magic user.
didn't dodge it.
You hate illusionists now.
I'm an elf. I'm like, I've lived 500 years and I'm still not a fucking illusionist.
Fine.
I opened the
No,
door, they
that's
threw something
fine.
at me, it hit me, and that was that. Apparently that was the test.
I didn't want to be an
I have
illusionist.
something for Nugget.
Yeah.
Nugget, you're going with the assassin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Krillin just posted something in chat, and I'm just gonna drop the idea, but you have to be evil, I have to be good. I feel like there's something there.
I smell a romance.
I think, yeah. I don't wanna, I don't wanna push it.
Lovers.
I will
It's-
always smooch my friends. Thank you very much.
Is the will they, won't they? Will they kiss or will they kill?
That's
I mean,
the question.
We
Yep.
can definitely do enemies to lover with this.
I'm down always.
Simon,
Do you
what
wanna,
race
do
are
you
gonna
wanna
be?
start as X's?
Oh my god, yes,
Oh.
please.
Nice.
Yes.
So it's a will they won't they get back together
Get
Oh, I
back
love
for the
that.
fourth time?
Yeah, and I'm gonna
for
be
the
like a
fourth time.
I'm gonna be like a Bedouin desert ranger type of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that dude in fuck, what's his name in The Mummy?
Ardeth Bay.
Yes.
Yeah,
You've
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
made Nugget the happiest girl.
It's my favorite character.
I mean, it's what I had in mind since.
And then I'll be Imhotep because that's my favorite character. In the
It's a
Mummy.
very different energy.
He's so hot though. He's so
So-
hot.
He's so fucking hot.
I guess I'm Benny
Oh my
then.
gosh.
No, I
You do have all the holy symbols, though.
Are you one of the resurrected? You gave up your old god for the new god if you're
Yeah.
Benny.
Okay, we have to go and get. I gotta get this down. So we've got Simon. You're gonna be a ranger,
Half-Orc Ranger, yeah.
half-orc ranger. We've got a human assassin with Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lindy.
Elf Magic-User.
Are you gonna be single class or multi-class?
I think single.
God, my stats suck.
Because you can be a fighter magic user, or it's an elf. You've got a lot of options.
We're only level 1 though, right?
But
Yeah, so you'd be a 1/1. It's just that all
Oh,
the experience
come
you
on.
gets divided by 2
Oh.
and gets given to each one.
yeah,
So
but
you
you
might
can
be
be.
like Fighter 2, Magic User 1.
I could be a Magic User thief.
Yes, you could. Absolutely. Because, but humans cannot do that. Humans can only be dual class, which means they have to progress one route.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
On
I see
these-
your strength over there.
in chart 2,
that's
for
my
the
psionics roll.
demi-human class level limitations, what do the U's mean? Is it
unlimited. Unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means you have no class limit there. That was your
Okay.
psionics roll, but you're not even finished yet. But go ahead.
Oh, I have to finish?
Also, with a 1, you don't have psionics. Like you just don't have it yet.
I thought it was 1%.
No, you have to hit a 100.
Oh.
And what if there's
Which
like
one?
nothing in that spot?
It's
But you get
1%,
bonuses.
but you don't know which one. It was 72.
I'm fine with not being a psionics at all because I have most of my stuff in mind right now.
Lindy, you're gonna be multi-class?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about that. I thought I just decided that later.
No. You have to decide now because not demi-humans must decide at character creation if they're gonna be multi-class.
Let me look at my age chart and see how old I am, and then maybe that'll help determine. There's like an age thing because
There
if I'm
is, yeah.
old as
You have to roll
sin,
for it.
because
You
I'm
have
an
to roll for
elf.
it.
Yeah, but like there's like base like you
Yeah.
can't be below certain ages. So
I think,
let me
Trooper,
look at
there's
the
an error in
elf
your
ones.
character sheet.
Where
You have clerics getting a D6 hit points. They should be a D8.
It's that character sheet. What I have
Alright.
got is from. Hold on.
Because I've got the player's handbook right here.
Oh, no. If it's written 1d6 in like pale gray, it's because it's like a placeholder. You have to write your
okay.
own there.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah. For the
I have
online
a
character, you have to fill
follow-up
things in.
question.
Yes.
If you're a split class and your age requirements are different, which age one do you pick or do you choose?
You are the oldest version of it.
The oldest one. Okay.
Now ask the fun question about hit points for a multi-class character.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. What are
You
hit
average
points
them
like for
together.
multi-class? Oh,
Because that
well,
makes
let me-
total sense.
So
Let
that
me
if
look
you're
at
like,
the thief's hit points.
I'm strong as a fighter. I'm weak as a wizard.
and so you get, so basically, like if you're a wizard with the 1d4 HP, but if you're a fighter magic user, that means you have a much better chance of having better hit points.
Let's see. Minimum level 1 HP for magic users 3. Cool. And thief is 4, so not far off.
Yeah.
Oh, ask PB what PB thinks, and I'll think about the multi-class thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
PB?
questions, so we can
Yes.
give you some time because then you have to give me time because I also didn't know the thing about multi-classing.
We'll go back and forth. We'll just buy each other time.
By the way, I'm
Exactly.
going to point out something about multi-class things. If you are a fighter magic user, you can wear armor and cast spells, right? Because you are a fighter magic user.
If
You
you're
are-
a thief magic user, you just get really good magic tricks. Like, pick a card, any card. Oh,
you are.
watch as I
'cause
pull
you
a
are-
boar out of this hatch. Oh,
No, sorry, you're not an illusionist.
No, sorry.
Oh.
No, I'm
it's
so
a
sorry
thief.
about
You're
that.
known for that.
It's just the sleight of hand.
Yeah, but
It's just-
look.
They
Lindy,
just
Everyone's like,
magic.
"Are you an illusionist?" And I go, "No," and like I crumble the card deck a little more.
Lindy, everybody
Yeah?
knows you're not
Yes.
an illusionist. I mean,
I know.
everybody.
No, they
You
don't.
just hit Lindy and all of her props just fall out of her.
Where'd that pigeon
look at
come
me.
from?
Shh, don't look at me. And I'm like scooping all my sleight of hand accoutrement because I want. Maybe that is what I'll be. Maybe I will be a thief magic user because I wanted to be an illusionist so bad. I learned all the thiefy sleight of hand stuff.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think that's really funny and sad. So that's definitely what I have to be now.
Lindy, you are an elven thief magic user.
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm not an illusionist,
Nope.
but I charlatan as one.
I
But
got
if you need any actual illusionist skills, I have to like crumple and confess. I'm not actually an illusionist.
We have
Just everyone
got-
around you's just like, don't
I should
ask
try to
about
learn
it. Don't
some
ask about
magic
it.
tricks for camera, so I can be like, oh, pick a
Nobody
card.
mention illusionist.
Don't say the word
Just-
illusionist. Not around here.
Oh look, I found a coin behind your ear. Oh,
So we have got an elven thief magic user, a half-orc ranger, and a human assassin. We do not yet have a healer.
I think I am going to be a cleric.
I'm a
The human
21-year-old human assassin.
Human cleric. Which means, PB, let's talk about you. What you got?
I was gonna ask about thief things,
I'm ready.
because I knew assassin fell under thief. And I did speed read through assassin because I'm like, I'm probably not gonna play assassin, but I maybe should have read through it to find out what thief things they get, if anything, because I know thieves
I haven't read
are
through
like
any of
traps
these.
and
I
things.
just looked at the chart and I was like, that sounds funny. So I'm happy for you, PB.
I know
That
thieves are
combo
like
will be
the
entertaining.
the scouts essentially of like traps and things. Do assassins get anything like that, or is that just all under thief?
Let me go read
So
about thieves
assassins
now.
get fewer of them.
Yeah.
So assassin, there is a whole chart of how much you charge for assassinations.
Oh,
But
Top dollar,
Side hustles.
baby.
yeah, so minimum strength 12, intelligence 11 or more, dex score of not less than 12. I like how they have to think of 3 different ways to say minimum in that
Yeah, I
sense.
know.
That's just good editing.
Best editing.
Okay. An assassin character need not be a member of a guild, blah, blah, blah. The primary function of assassins is killing. Yeah, so you don't have a lot of the thieves' skills. You have... let's see, you have...
I'm not asking
Assassination.
to be an assassin. I'm not interested in being an assassin. I'm asking mostly for if we are going to be doubling up. If
they're
like we
different
have a thief in
classes.
an
Yeah,
assassin.
Thieves are super useful because otherwise the ranger is opening the chest with his sleep fists, and that's a bad idea.
Yes, please. We need
But the other
someone
thing I
that
can
knows
be
how to
is-
look for traps.
Because the other thing is just
I'm
straight
totally an
fighter.
illusionist. This is your card.
All that means is you make sure we can't see the trap.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold this sheet in front of the chest, and when I drop the sheets, the chest will be opened.
And then it explodes.
So
Yes.
here's my question. PB, are you thinking about being human or demi-human?
Demi-human.
Because if you're a demi-human, you can multi-class.
I
Yes.
think, Krellin, that only Nugget had the stats to be a monk and has sent their talents to the School of Assassins instead.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep.
kill
Yeah.
shit, baby.
Yeah. You know, I'm so sad my stats weren't just a little bit higher because then I could be an illusionist.
By the way,
I know. I
We're so close.
By the way,
Wait,
I'm
wait.
so
close.
sad my
What do you-
stance went a little higher is the subtitle of the player's handbook.
Oh, it's true.
What do you need
If
to
I could
be
find
an
a way to get
illusionist?
one more deck
know. You need
somewhere.
a 15 and a 16.
Yeah. A 15 and a
I'm
16.
like this
Wait,
close.
wait. Illusionist requires what?
15 and a
in?
16.
15 int
And a
and 16
16
decks.
Yeah.
You could
But if-
maybe do it if you were an elf. Now you'd have to put the 17 in dex, though. Then there's
Yeah.
nothing that'll increase intelligence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because give D&D at least one credit. Sure, being different races means that you're going to be weaker or stronger, but it doesn't mean you're going to be stupider.
That's true.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Trooper, can I interest you in something?
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Probably.
Can I interest you in the
probably.
trade?
PB.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You could be an elf illusionist. You would just be missing 1 point in int. Right? Because you put your 15 in dex, it goes to a 16, but the 14 in int doesn't go
Yes.
to a... Okay. Trooper,
Mm-hmm.
may I interest you in a trade?
What would this trade be?
The trade would be...
Krellin is right. Elves can't be illusionists.
It's true. Elves
Ah,
can't be
crap.
illusionists.
Only gnomes
Yep.
and humans. Never
Yep.
mind. I was going to lower one of my stats by 1
Don't
and
tell
give it
my
to
elf
PB.
that. My elf had big dreams.
yeah,
You'll
that's
never be an
why they
illusionist.
didn't make you an illusionist.
Never.
It's not because you suck.
It's not because I
Yeah,
flunked
it's
out of
because you were an
illusionist
elf.
school.
That's
It's
why.
racism.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Where's my
Hilarious.
scholarship?
Wait, that's even more tragic. That's even more sad.
Yeah, like we're doing all of this, and then it's like, oh yeah, right.
Like I
right,
lied
we
on my
can't-
application form to be like, I'll cover my ears, I'm a human. And then they're like, I'm sorry, you just don't qualify, just skill-wise. And I'm like,
The first question I think is race, and you just go, not elf.
not elf.
And they're like, we see.
I'm like, I go, half elf. And then I like paid somebody a bunch of money, and they're like, yeah, we can play you off as a half elf. And then I got there, and then I immediately didn't pass the entry
Oh,
exam because
no.
my
They're
stats
like,
were just too low.
Ma'am, we cast sleep on you when you walked in here, and you did not fall asleep. You may go.
You
Oh,
are
wait.
elf. I'm so sorry. What? No,
What?
no,
No, I'm half elf, I swear. I take it from my mother's side real strong.
Oh, oh my goodness.
That's so funny.
I suffer from insomnia. I just can't
Oh.
sleep.
All right, PB, what are
Wait,
you
Now
gonna
I want to figure out if there's a Mesopotamian god of illusions.
We're not an illusionist, is what I found out.
We're slowly narrowing down.
do? Yeah.
Yeah,
By
no one
process
here
of
is an
elimination.
illusionist, okay? But I totally pretend to be an illusionist because of my thief skills. And I'm like, oh, I'm just not particularly good at it.
So
Everyone
just
just
gonna be a fighter.
pities me.
It's
So
probably
right now
easier.
our front line is a ranger and a cleric.
I
Yeah.
think PB's going to be a fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Nice.
fighter.
Are you
I'm
going
an
to be
illusionist.
what species would you like to be?
What do I need for to be a fighter? I need to be strong and probably have good constitution, huh?
Yes.
Dex.
Dex.
Krellin, you could have just ended that sentence that Gygax was racist.
Oh wait, no, yeah, Krillin is right. Half-orcs can be rangers, so I would have to be a
correct.
fighter thief, or I could be a fighter cleric by moving my stats around. If Ezra, if you want me to free something,
Please
Then-
note, just pay attention to that character race table number 1, the limitations on our
I
first
did.
handout. Yeah. Rangers can only be elves, half-elves, and humans.
I don't even see it. Where is it?
It's the handout number
I
1,
need to
yeah.
scroll. I need to
I
scroll
love
to
that
the side.
cinnamon is already on your name.
Yeah, like I told you, I've been
I'm
thinking about
locked
this for
in.
like weeks, and I was like, I really want to play a sweet Southern belle who's actually super fucking evil.
I hear the name cinnamon and I think of a 10-foot pole. That's what I...
I mean, I think I can still
She's
be a
from the
ranger
South. I
as a
mean-
human, though.
I live in Florida. We got strip clubs everywhere. So
That's true.
Will you
So
spell
true.
that?
So true.
Is it cinnamon with a Y?
I don't know. So right now I have it as just like the classic spelling of cinnamon. I haven't decided if I'm gonna like zhuzh it up there
You
at
could
all
you
yet.
could spell it with S-I-N.
Yeah, like I'll get back to you, but right now it's
Okay,
just the
sure.
normal classic spelling of cinnamon.
Here's the thing, though, Simon. Like, I don't know what else I would be if I'm not a cleric.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
I don't have to be a half-orc to be a ranger. So
That is correct.
that's
Well,
just-
actually, you also can't. You have to be either an elf, half-elf, or human. Because D&D
Again,
No,
my
I could be a
stats are
human.
so bad.
Yeah.
No, it's just by being a half-orc, I was able to get the supernatural
yeah.
strength of 1782. But you know what?
Mhm.
1882. But you know what? I can't.
I mean,
Human.
you
think we
could.
have-
I mean, look. There's having two fighters is A, totally 80s, and B,
Mhm.
not unuseful.
Oh yeah. Who's the other fighter?
I think PB.
It'll
was
be
good.
me.
PB.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay,
me.
and who, we have an assassin, right?
The
Yeah.
fighter, an assassin, a cleric, a thief mage, a thief magic user.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little bit of everything.
Demon King, you say?
I'm
other
still
doc.
trying to find where my skills are as a thief, so I can like really commit to that.
Oh, it's such a log thing for
could-
thief.
It's ridiculous, but you get to roll percentiles, and none of the rest of us do. So
Yeah, I'm just looking for like where.
No,
Player's
but I
Handbook,
think
page
I
28.
might.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
28.
I think
I
I
was
might
looking
go
way too early.
Where's the player's handbook? Am I dumb?
multi-class half-orc.
Tell me what you're thinking about
Mm.
half-orc. What? So in the Google Drive,
I'm
there should
looking at
be
a
a
PHB.
thing for PDFs.
Yeah, I'm looking here. So I can become a cleric, maximum of 4th level, fighter, maximum of 10, thief, maximum of 8, or assassin. It's also possible to operate in 2 classes at the same
There it
time.
is.
Cleric, fighter, cleric, thief, cleric, assassin, fighter, thief, or fighter, assassin.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking if I go fighter, cleric, I can be the secondary healer if something happens
that's a
to
good
Ezra.
point. Yeah, having
Like
another
I
cure
could be
light
a
wounds.
backup. So basically, you know, if PB's the main fighter and you're the main healer, I'm the backup of both.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that might be a good thing to have. Or I
Mhm.
could
Especially
be
if I
fighter
go with
assassin.
my idea of charging you for healing.
Yeah, what? Why? What? No.
Which,
That
by
sounds
the
like
way, one of the characters in that 80s game that Trooper played in did. He created a character, he created a cleric, and he charged for healing. It was fantastic.
Let me see. I mean, half
This
orc
like fighter
cleric.
walks up to him bloody and he holds out a price list.
I've got a lot of skills as a thief. That's
I'm going to
cool.
be a half-orc multi-class fighter something, either fighter assassin or fighter cleric. But I
Two
think it's gonna be...
assassins in the party.
Well, it's because if we were a couple, if we
Cannibals.
were an item,
Oh, yeah, okay, I
Oh,
see that. Yeah.
Or as a cleric, you tend to her wounds when she comes back from a murder job, and you're like, "Oh, we should
Oh,
start
yeah,
doing
no,
this."
fuck it. I'm going fighter cleric.
I just
get
thought
the,
of the trope, Simon.
We get
you
the
know,
hot
it's right
healing
there.
scene, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have to lay
Hot
hands
clerics
on.
in your area.
Okay, so
So since I can't be your I can't be the person who is who you always wanted to be, Lindy. Instead, would you rather me?
I loved it. Thank you.
I think I'm thinking of going elf fighter and
Oh,
Ooh,
of being
fancy
of
fighter.
potentially have being like friends.
Mhm.
Where
Okay.
you went off to go be on
to
your
try to
own.
disguise
Illusionist.
myself as a half elf and become an illusionist and failed miserably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been like your supportive friend.
Mhm.
And I was just like, well, I really don't want to be I guess I can learn how to swing a sword, I guess. And help you out as we head off to the middle of fucking nowhere.
I just
Love
wanted
it.
to be a shopkeep in a tree.
Okay, so I think we
Some
have
of us
it,
have dreams.
right? We have only, is that correct? We only have one, we have 2 multi-class, right? We have a fighter cleric and a thief magic user. We have a cleric, an assassin, and a fighter. Yes?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm actually probably maxing out the charisma I can have as a half-orc, so I'm a really good-looking half-orc.
Nice.
You
Nice.
seem ruggedly handsome.
There was something in there
Nice.
about like 10% of half-orcs are something. I didn't read the whole sentence, but I guess I'm gonna be in the 10%.
Better than being in the 1%, I guess.
I cannot
Yeah, we
aspire.
eat
I cannot
those,
aspire
so-
to be in the 1% trooper. Everybody's racist in this world.
The Summerlands are way better. I'll just note that.
Yeah, but the game system isn't.
I know, yeah. Okay, so now I have to ask you this most important question. I need to know your background. Are you a desert Summerlander, sort of modern Summerlander, or are you Avonian exile?
I think I'm an exile, I think, which just makes me sadder because all these heathens.
Nice, love it. Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? I saw them earlier. Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry.
I used to be in a place that had running water.
Oh, I'm a Murabi.
Okay.
Murabi?
So,
All right.
Desert nomad.
yes, absolutely. And that's I believe that would be pronounced Mu Murabi,
Murabi.
because like
Murabi.
it's like the old kingdom of Mu.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Murabi.
Mhm.
PB, what do we
It's
want to
also
be
like
from
Hammurabi.
since we're friends?
I'm thinking.
I wanted to
we
make a
are
connection, whether it was like friends, family, or lovers, but I'm here for friends, and we'll see where it goes.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking Summerlands or from the
Sure.
for Kursag,
Mhm.
and I'm thinking of because I like the idea of doing the conversion. Also, just for that extra little bit of, I can't believe I'm doing this. I just wanted to stay home and do all these things, and now I'm forsaking my old gods and joining the cursed gods. What is my life?
So you were a
Ooh,
modern
how-
Summerlander.
I could
Be
help with
Summerlander.
that,
I could be a
sister.
Summerlander.
Uh-oh.
I could be anything, and we could still be friends because, like, you know.
Because you're in
Yeah.
Kursag.
Yeah.
I could show you the way to the Demon King, sister.
Oh,
Can they teach me to be an illusionist?
no.
Through the Demon King, all things are possible.
You make a
okay.
good pitch, a good pitch.
So Ezra's cleric is from Avonlea. Lindy, where are you from?
I'm thinking. I don't think I'll have been exiled because I think that might be a little too much on top of not being able to be an illusionist.
Too much.
And I
too
was
much.
exiled.
And
They
I was
wouldn't let me be an
exiled for it.
illusionist.
They
And I
exiled
just
me
dropped my
because I
ice
tried.
cone.
People respected me.
People tried
Mondays,
to
am I
become
right,
an illusionist.
Garfield?
Yes.
They're like, you're an elf, you can't be an illusionist. Exile. Like, you know.
Not only
look,
are you not an illusionist, you're no longer an Ivonian.
It's bad there. I'm just telling you. You know.
Yeah.
It's bad times.
Oh, it could be interesting to be a desert elf.
Do it.
To be a where's Nugget from? Nugget, where are you from? I feel like maybe we could like I could make a connection with either Nugget or Simon's character, Cinnamon, or
Wait.
I was thinking old Summerlander.
okay,
Like
Murabi?
original Summerlander.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Murabi. Okay,
Cheated
I'll
the
be-
illusionist exam. That's not an illusion at all! You actually summoned that monster! Get out!
Oh, okay. So we've got two
I'm ready to start.
Murabi people, one Summerlander, modern Summerlander, and one exile. Oh, it is kind of funny to be exiled for trying to be an illusionist.
Avonlea is that kind of place. You know what I mean?
It is that kind of place. And then maybe Ezra's character and I will have been exiled at the same time and see how we know each other.
Yeah, we like walked here together.
So what
and
did you
just,
get exiled
I'm just
for?
like, enough with the illusionist stuff.
Just don't feel like
Oh,
this is
especially
it.
walking through the hot
Yeah.
desert.
Oh, come on. No, please.
Jake, I did an illusion. No, that's a mirage. Oh.
It's
Color
no,
spray
it's
is not
weird.
that great.
It's an illusion of water. See, aren't you so thirsty?
I want water.
And then we
Wait,
find
I
out
can
Mirage.
create
I'm like,
water. Oh, no,
I
I'm not.
illusioned it. I illusioned it the whole time. It wasn't a mirage. It was me. Sure. You know what? Why not? Let's be an exiled elf because I couldn't be an illusionist. That's the reason. Is 'cause I
Okay.
tried to sneak into illusionist school. And
I
not
tried
only
to-
were my grades not good enough to get in, but they also found out I was an elf, and they were like, "Man, that's too many negative marks. We gotta exile you now."
Every time you start talking about the illusion of water, I just cast create water.
Yeah.
First level cleric spell. I'm like, look, I'm an illusionist.
No, this is real.
I just
Okay.
hope that in my next life, my stats are good enough to be an illusionist.
just for suffering. All right,
So does
PB,
Lindy.
wait,
No, I want to
so,
be monk.
so wait. Nugget and PB, you're both Summerlanders. One is modern, one is Marabi. Which one is which?
PB's modern.
Yeah, I'm the Marabi.
Okay, great. Wonderful. So there is a button there for you to press. I need you to go and we need to roll for your social class.
PB, do you want to play
So-
pen pals before I came over the desert?
Yeah. Like I heard that like there were elves, other elves in this
Yes.
newfangled
It's like a make an elf
primitive
friend
land.
program. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's like
I'm
you guys
I got-
do what?
The
You guys don't
elves
have
have
plumbing?
The elves have these spiders that send messages around across the web, and they can.
I
Yeah,
will just
yeah.
point out that the
And
Summerlands
then I
do
tell you I got
have
banished, and I ask if I can crash with you. And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
And
okay.
then you're like, oh, but
No,
there's
don't worry,
this
it's okay.
cleric.
I've got a friend in
There's
the
this guy
Summerlands.
talking about the Demon King a lot.
Oh, it's weird, but you know.
So PB, you are middle class.
Our middle class.
Thank
I
you. Thank
hope
you.
my social class is high just for the bad, charisma. That would be awesome.
It's going to
I'll
be
be a
reduced by
snooty.
1 because you're Avonian and you're not. If you are Avonian and you're neither a human, halfling, or half elf, what you roll is going to be reduced by 1 step
But
because
I'm a
they are.
human.
Oh, then you're fine.
Well, welcome to D&D. Are you a human? You're fine.
You're fine.
Everybody, roll your social class. Upper middle class.
That makes
So
sense.
much better than middle class.
That checks out.
It shows that this is a fantasy world because upper middle class still exists.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
No wonder you wanted to be an illusionist.
We're basically the
This
same.
is so bad.
We're upper middle class,
Wait.
lower upper. We're the same.
wait.
I'm now upper
sorry.
middle class now, right?
You are now upper middle class because you are an elf.
Which is basically lower upper class for an elf, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
If you were a Summerlander, you'd be fine, because they are
Yeah,
not gross.
Where do we
Ah.
note that?
but
or does
I
that
wanted
guy
to be
Just put it under
an
notes.
illusionist.
Okay.
Lower upper class for me.
Lower. Oh, interesting.
But
Lower.
I am
upper class.
neither. No, I have to lower it by 1 step.
No,
So
you
we're
don't.
all upper
No,
middle
you
class.
don't, because
Oh.
you
because
are
I'm not
not.
Avonian.
You're not Avonian. Only Avonians have that messed up situation going on there.
So I'm lower upper class Morabi.
Ooh.
Also,
let's
by the
not
way,
get-
the percentages are different between Avonlea and the Summerlands.
Ah,
It's
fair.
really
I
hard to
imagine
be
it's a
upper
lot
class.
harder to be upper
Yeah.
class. So I rolled
Yeah.
really good.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
But you're an elf, so sad for you.
But I'm an elf. So hey, look, upper middle class is good. I think I'm okay with upper middle class. I could
It
still
gives
got
the
that
illusion of
illusionist
wealth, wouldn't you
education.
say?
Yes, yes, it does.
But yet, you are still exiled. We'll have to find out why you were
She
exiled.
doesn't look Druish. That's a good one.
That's what.
What do you mean you guys don't like dwarves? What do they do to you guys?
You know, my mom
Nugget,
has
roll
some
for me.
things to say about the queen.
Is
so
there place on my sheet to note what my background is?
In your sheet, there should be a place for notes.
Okay, but not like a specific field.
No.
for it.
Well, actually, under where is it? Let's see.
I just put it as a
Personal
note
action.
under.
Yeah, there's also. I saw there is a random place for it, but yeah, you can just put it under notes.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay.
yeah.
What am I rolling again? I'm so sorry.
Social class.
your social class.
Push the button. There's a button on your
Yeah.
character.
There's a
on
button
the
for
thing.
you. Upper lower class.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, they're the
Wow.
same.
Now you have
Oh,
to
well,
speak
no,
with
they're
a bad
opposites.
Cockney accent.
They're
That's
opposites.
just your...
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hello, governor.
Hello,
You're-
Governor.
Upper
You're
lower
my
class and
gutter
lower upper class.
princess.
Oh my gosh.
So the reason why we had to roll this is because we are doing secondary skills. However, the thing is, there's a handout in the PDFs called Social Class and Secondary Skills. If you open it up, there is a table, but I just want you to use that as inspiration. Instead, there is a list of typical members of a class, right? Based on your class, with a bunch of different sorts of jobs. And I want you to look at your class, and I want you to look what's there, and I want you to come up with your early life skill. And I will note that the Summerlanders, because they're inspired by like Egypt, Babylon, and Sumeria, scribes and bureaucrats and astrologers are all very big. Also, this is where you can be like a musician or a painter, but check it out. You get to pick your own. This is like, roll your own secondary skill, what you think that you were learning before you became an adventurer.
It's just a D100.
No, just pick it based on
Okay,
your...
can I do one random?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what's a
Always
typical
roll.
member of the upper middle class? Mid-level illusionists.
That's true. But you don't get to be that.
Oh,
No, I don't.
oh no! I need to keep what I roll. I was a husbandman.
An animal husbandry person.
Yeah.
Husbandry.
I was a house husband.
No, you were an animal husband. You did animal husbandry.
Husbandry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with gambler, and that's why
Yes.
I'm exiled. I'm like fleeing gambling debts.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And like, charisma 3, I'm like, no, I'm good for it. I'm good. Yeah, no.
I love that. Ezra, you're a gambler, and Simon, we were doing animal husbandry.
Yeah.
You think-
So I'm like landed gentry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but this is interesting because this would make sense, right? Because you're part of the nomad group, the Marabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are very high class, and I imagine that being somebody who can sort of take care of. Well, now I will know.
Imagine I have the thing. Imagine like dusky skin man, tall, maybe like 6'6", 6'7", 260, 70 pounds, muscular, oiled, bare chested, just petting a baby goat under the desert sun.
Yeah.
I would imagine if you are lower upper class, which means you're of status, I would imagine you're probably a really amazing camel breeder, right? Like, because they're not exactly camels, they're like camels, right? But they're like, you can imagine like, like
Llamas.
they're like something
Legally
like,
distinct camels.
legally distinct camels, but you can probably breed like amazingly good war camels. Like
I was
speedy-
thinking of maybe something like because as a fighter, I'm hoping that one day I'll establish a stronghold, but I might
Yes,
be
you
like
will.
son of a chief type of thing.
Absolutely. Son of a chieftain, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, and if you're a son of a chieftain, that means it's interesting that you're here. You probably have reasons to be here, I would say.
Well, I think my reason's to get back with my ex, but I'll have to find a public reason.
I love this. Okay,
Bet
I
you 20
left
gold it doesn't
because-
happen.
Yeah. I left because your daddy didn't like me because I'm upper lower class.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
so
I
it's
left.
not.
Oh, yeah.
From the wrong side of
We
the...
broke up. We broke up because your dad was like, "Leave or I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Oh no! This is so
She's
good.
on the
Okay, so
wrong
there's
side
no
of the clay
animo-
pit.
So there's
Yeah.
no animosity from me towards you, at least.
Well, no. So I broke up with you because your
'Cause
dad
his
threatened
dad-
to kill me.
Because you respect
Yep.
yourself.
Yeah. Because
I
your
don't.
dad was chieftain. Your dad was chieftain of our group, right? Our clan or whatever. He was like, "You are not good enough for my son. You need to get the hell out, break his heart, make him never want to see you again."
I
Leave.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lump sum of money go.
Oh god.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. This
And
is
now
good.
is that why you
if I
wanted to
ever
be an
see you
assassin?
again,
I don't know.
Ooh.
I haven't figured out the assassin part yet. I think I want to. So, do I have to roll on my secondary skills,
can
or can I
choose.
just pick one?
You can
Okay.
choose, but just note
I
that you
think-
are upper lower class, like tradesmen, freemen.
Yeah. So
Right.
I was thinking
you
like a
became an
trapper.
assassin to kill his dad.
No, I don't think that's why she became an assassin.
Tell me.
I feel
What's
like
your
it's
secondary
something.
skill?
I don't. I think trapper. I think she had like those
Yeah.
hunting skills.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
before
Beaver assassin.
Yeah.
beaver assassin.
That's Canadian.
Yeah,
Not in Florida, it's not.
That's true.
do we have beavers in Florida? Is that a thing? Gators.
We have a lot of gators. I don't know about
We
beavers.
got gators.
We've got,
I don't
we've
think we
got
all have
nutria,
beavers.
which are like
The
big
jokes are writing
rat
themselves here.
beavers.
Yeah, so I think trapper.
Yeah. PB, what about you?
I am thinking a shipwright.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Wait,
we're in a
Gonna
desert.
come in handy in the desert.
I am now in the desert.
Yeah.
So
You're
you
like,
so wait. So you're actually from the capital, right?
I am
Of the Summerlands.
apparently from near the water. I am unaware of the geography of the area.
Yes. You are from. So the capital, by the way, is
That's why
amazing.
we were pen pals. Because
The-
you were
the
in the big
capital-
city.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
I will give you all secret messages, obviously, about this. Lindy, what about you? What was your secondary skill?
You know, I was thinking about just taking no skill of measurable worth.
Oh my god!
my skill is not an illusionist.
Oh, God.
But
Oh no!
I was also thinking jeweler might make sense.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Yeah, I was thinking real hard about no skilled measurable worth. though.
I
It's
don't
just
want a friendship bracelet. No.
Okay. Do you have to
there's
choose
a
your
hunter
alignments?
Skill. Can I change from trapper to hunter? That makes more sense to me.
Sure,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Trooper, I'm somebody in the chat, and I want to give them credit. Other Doc did a little
okay,
Google research, the best kind of research, and found that the closest thing that Mesopotamia had to a deity of illusions was a guy who was also a demon king. So I like the idea that I'm a cleric of the demon king who is some sort of illusion.
Okay, now but let me ask you a question about this. You're from Avonlea, and they don't worship the Mesopotamian gods.
Yeah, no, sorry. It should be a demon king of our. There's like a demon king of our thing.
So for Avonlea, you're looking for like Celtic mythology. That's also in
Let me just consult deities and demigods.
Please do consult the deities and demigods.
Trooper, I can't remove the trapper from my list.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, let me click the drop down.
Well, then they suck.
There's a list for that? Oh, secondary
Sorry,
skill.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm
No.
sorry.
I just know that they suck. That's all. I think what you can do is you have to click on it, and then I just did it for you, and then
Okay,
all, and then.
thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Oh, with your Summerlander religion. You have to pick your alignments. That'll be important. Make sure you fulfill your alignment requirements.
I also have to pick my age. What are the gods for the Morabi?
So you're going with the Sumerian gods, which is in deities and demigods, but I'm going to be adding, they don't have a full pantheon, so I'll be adding more. You let me know what your alignment is, and I will get you a god.
But I don't know what I want my alignment to be.
So I
want to look
question
at the
about
gods. I want to
alignments.
see who I would end up worshipping.
So the deities, look at Sumeria under deities and demigods.
You sure
But
I can't look into Cthulhu Mythos?
Yes, yes. But I would also recommend you go to Sumeria, like the religion of Sumeria in Wikipedia, because they have more gods there that you. So
Yeah.
because some are missing, is what I'm trying to
And
say.
it's the Celtic
No
mythos
worries.
for Avalon, right?
I've
Yeah.
played
For
Scion
Avonlea.
enough.
Avonlea.
Yeah. So there is a table for age, so you can roll your age, which is important. You should do that.
Here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
alignment breakdown.
Age.
So it is lawful, neutral, and chaos,
Got it.
and then good, neutral, evil. So you've got the
Well,
9 grid.
Yeah,
It
but like for
is page 33.
like what?
Thank
Thank you. Yeah, like what are the specifics for AD&D?
Because they are not the same, as it turns out, they do hit a bit different.
For my age, basically, I would take the oldest.
You
It's
take
like I'm
you
a
take-
fighter cleric, so of course
Yeah.
I need to be at least 20 to be a cleric.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, cool. I'm 22.
Now let me see. Where are my age tables? You are a
Half-Orc
What-
Fighter
what-
cleric.
what's your race?
Half-Orc Fighter cleric.
Half orc. Yes. So you take the oldest one basically.
Yeah, so I'm 22.
Yeah. Oh, look at you as a youngin. That's so nice.
It's almost
How
the
old are
oldest
you?
I could be.
Sorry. 20 what?
22.
22. I rolled 21.
Oh.
Oh.
It works.
Young love.
Works.
Yeah, so basically if you are a multi-class demi-human, you take the highest one and then the max add-on. So 22 and 21. Nice. Does everyone so we have a 22 and a 21. Young love.
I'm 155.
You're 155? I love that.
The joys of elves.
Also, you are from the capital and you're coming out to the middle of a military outpost in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, to go meet my my pen pal.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So funny enough.
Trooper, there's a
Base?
guy named Math in the deities and demigods that is sort of the closest thing.
Yes.
He's neutral, so I guess I'm neutral, the most vanilla of possible alliances.
But the thing is, I think his worship, his alignment and the worshiper's alignment are a little bit different, right? That there might be. I don't know if he's giving you a bit more flexibility there.
I love the idea of just calling
Yeah.
your god the Demon King. It's like such good marketing for a
It-
certain, you know.
Yeah. I will just note that the queen, the good Queen Jean of Avon, does note that most demons are really just, non-humans corrupted.
Mhm.
That's not what anybody else thinks, but that is the party line.
She's right, you know.
I mean, this is what they say. This is what they say. She's great. Everybody loves her. She's so good.
It's right there in the name. Come on, good Queen Avonlea. What part of this are you not getting?
That's right. She said it. It's right there. And if she
Yeah.
says it, it is true. Mm-hmm.
What part of infallible do you not
Right.
understand?
This is what I'm saying. Do you all have your alignments chosen?
I'm
Age?
173 years
Yes.
old, though.
Nice.
What is
Yeah.
your alignment?
Oh.
And
Nugget?
150 of those have been griping about not being an illusionist.
Absolutely. That is absolutely correct.
So
Surprised it wasn't more.
my alignment, the one that I think makes the most sense based off all the things we've said so far, is
Mhm.
lawful evil.
Love it.
Oh.
Okay.
Because they're
nice.
they're great respecters of
Yeah.
laws and strict
Yeah.
order, which makes sense
Yep.
why I would listen to my chieftain despite not
Yes.
agreeing with them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I might be angling for chaotic good,
Uh-huh.
love it so
but I'm not sure.
much.
I'm still reading on data.
I don't
What
think
what alignment are illusionists typically?
Chaotic neutral.
chaotic. Well, it's funny because I'm going chaotic neutral because I'm a frickin' gambler who only cares about himself.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and sure, the Demon King, sure,
Right,
that's
yeah.
important too.
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
obviously. I mean,
So, I have a question, kind of circling back to our base abilities. So,
Yeah.
as a human, I don't get any bonuses. I just put in straight what I
Yep.
rolled.
that is
All right.
correct.
Welcome
But
to
as a
old
human,
edition.
you don't have any limitations on the classes
Right,
or
right,
level. Just nice.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I did all
Yeah.
of my stuff right.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Uh,
Sorry.
Demi-humans start off a little bit stronger where they do have level caps. Lindy, what are you doing alignment-wise?
That's a good question. What am I doing? That's a good question. I'm looking
Oh,
at like what deities there to see if one speaks to me. Maybe I'll just take that alignment.
Because you're from
Math does seem interesting.
you're from Avonlea, which means you're looking at
Um,
Celtic. By the way, also with a Bretonian flair from Breton.
Oh, here, I'm gonna put something in chat for you, Lindy. Then
Nice.
I did a little Google of Celtic gods of illusion.
Good,
fun.
good.
Oh, there were
That
quite
one.
a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of them, just to be clear, one of them is the Demon King, but you know.
One of them.
Let's see, where did I find this?
So you, if you are human, so everybody
I apologize
gets.
for this link here. I hope.
Oh, no worries. So when it comes to languages, everybody has their alignment language, because that is a thing in AD&D1e. A language that is specifically connected to your alignment. You also have common, but there are two different commons. There's an Avonian common, and there's also a Summerlands common. So there's two different commons, and if you are Avonian, you start automatically with the Summerlands common. And if you are the Avonian common, and if you are from the Summerlands, you get the Summerlands common. And you look at the intelligence table, which
Here,
is...
I can
Thank
pull
you.
it up here. If you have an intelligence over 8, you get extra languages. So if your intelligence is 8 or 9, you get 1 extra language. If it's 10 or 11, you get 2. 12 or 13, you get 3. 14 or 15, you get 4.
Holy shit.
I think 16 would be about where we max out. That's 5. If anybody has a 17 intelligence, you should have been an illusionist.
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
That's what your parents tell you all the time.
All the time.
Yep.
They're like mad that you didn't become an illusionist. Like,
Why
Look, I
can't
was
you be like your
adopted.
sister?
I wasn't raised by elves, so like, everyone else in my family's an illusionist, but me.
They didn't know that you couldn't be an illusionist.
They didn't know that I couldn't be an illusionist. Yeah.
I would just say, since we do know something about Avonlea, adopted might be a bit generous. It might be hostage. You know, it's really unclear.
Yeah.
What?
You know, this Stockholm
My
has,
family
is really...
was lower upper class.
Yeah. Or if you, because you were originally lower upper class, which means you were
That's what
probably
I
some
said.
sort of elven noble who was held as a hostage. You know, because that's how they do things in that place.
You were paid as a gambling
Probably.
debt.
Yes.
Yeah, Avonlea.
And I couldn't be an illusionist, and they were all so disappointed.
I
in
see
me.
your manner, and I raise you my firstborn.
Oh no!
And meanwhile, you're like 30.
You're like, what?
I'm right here.
Right here. All right, we need to do our hit points. We have to roll our hit points.
So questions about the languages.
Yes, please.
You said if we're from the Summerlands, we automatically get Summerlands Common.
Yes, which is called Summerlandian.
Summerlandian.
And if you are from Avonlea, you have Avonian. Now,
Avonian.
in the show Bible,
I'm gonna be neutral. Just
oh nice. In the
True
show
neutral.
Bible,
just be trying to because I can't be anything good at anything, so I'm not gonna.
there's
try.
a list of languages, some of which might be very interesting for people.
Yeah, because I get 4 additional languages, so...
I
Yes.
get 3 because
We have the smartest assassin.
I love this. So, for example,
I think you're smarter than me because I made Dex higher because I was like, if I'm the only one who can disarm traps, I should probably put more points in Dex.
Yeah. So I went...
And thank you for that
10
choice.
You're
strength,
welcome.
15 intelligence, 13
Yeah, you're more
wisdom,
intelligent than me.
17 dex, 16
Nice.
con, and 11 charisma.
I've got 16 Dex because I'm an elf, but I only have 12 int because that's my next highest stat.
So, for languages, a couple things to note, right? So there is also Ancient Sumu, which is the ancient language that was spoken in the First Kingdom. And if you are Morabi, you probably, if you have an extra language, you might want to pick that up. If you are Avonian, you may want to pick up Summerlandian, since you live here now. Would be useful. There is no halfling language. The halflings and humans are co-located, so there's just that one language for all of them, the common. You might also think about there's hand dance, which is a sign language. There's also thump, which is it's a percussive thumping sort of that you do in underground, and then a bunch of other different languages as well.
Got my languages.
Excellent. And that's in the show doc.
Simon, you're a half-orc, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm part of the 10% of half-orcs that look more human.
That are hot.
Okay.
That are hot.
Yeah, the hot half
So
orc.
basically, I'm a taller, bigger version of a human. With I don't have the tusks, but I'm gonna have for humans anyway, fucked up teeth.
Nice. Or
Gonna have
like,
little fangs.
little, like,
Just little fangs, just so it's more fun to bite and nibble.
you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
As one should.
All right, let's roll our hit points. By the way, I wanted to. Where was it?
Con bonus starts at. It starts alarmingly high, actually.
Yeah, the bonuses come in pretty high nowadays.
You get +1 hit point if you have a 15 con. +1 per hit die. So probably won't be too germane for most of us.
And,
but we do
by the
have
way,
that minimum hit point thing.
We do. I'm going to read the true neutral for House. The true neutral looks upon all other alignments as facets of the system of things. Thus, each aspect, evil and good, chaos and law, of things must be retained in balance to maintain the status quo. For things as they are cannot be improved upon except temporarily, and even then, but
Yeah,
superficially.
that's why I can't be an illusionist.
Nature will prevail and keep things as they were meant to be. Provided the wheel surrounding the hub of nature does not become unbalanced due to the work of natural forces, such as human and other intelligent creatures interfering with what was meant to be. Right, so they're kind of very...
That's how it is.
Trooper?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
please.
tried to fight my nature for a while, but then I couldn't be an illusionist, and now I'm just like a melancholic true neutral.
Because of a really cool description of the deity that says, she is beloved by mortals, yet also feared, for her gifts of passion drive humans to great heights and terrible
I have the
depths.
minimum hit points.
I am going to worship Ishtar.
Nice.
If I was going to be a Summerlandian, that would have been my choice too.
Nice.
I don't know what alignment is Ishtar. She feels
Neutral,
chaotic.
I believe.
Wait, let me pull out
Inani, she's Inanna in the old book.
Babylonian?
Sumerian.
No.
Sumerian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she is warriors and lovers. You can have whatever alignment you want. You just have to be a warrior or a lover.
Oh, because her alignment is lawful evil, but then worshipper's alignment is
whatever you want.
What?
There's no limit on the worshippers. You just have to be a warrior or a lover.
My alignment cannot be warrior lover.
No, you must be a warrior or a lover.
No, that's it. Can I be, instead of all the 9 alignments, can I be warrior lover?
No, you must have an alignment, but you must also be. You can have any alignment you wish.
I went with math, Lindy. Math is the demon king of illusion.
I'm tempted.
All things are possible through the demon king.
In the Morabi, we also have a demon king. He's called Nergal.
Just to hang out.
Yeah, but that's a fake demon king.
No,
we have a real demon king.
It's the same guy. You just know him with another name.
Totally different. Look, he's wearing a square hat. Our guy.
He can change his clothes.
Our guy's got a round hat. Totally
you guys
different.
never change your clothes?
Oh, it's gonna be good.
No.
Have you all rolled
It's
your
a
hit
penthouse.
points?
I could be telling you about our illusion gods also.
Yeah.
You know?
And how
Please.
cool
The
they
elves
are.
certainly have illusion. Like every elven god is the god of illusion.
What do you have to be a worshiper of math? Because you're selling it to me. You know.
You have to be a nerd.
You have to be I believe you have to be chaotic.
Oh, because I don't
Do I
see a
have to pick a
requirement in the demigods book that I'm looking at. I just see some of them do.
Or, no, you're right. I went off his alignment. I think you just have to be any neutral.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What's the HP again? If I'm
Yeah,
please tell me HP one more time. Thank you.
Okay.
So they're
in the chart.
DMs is complicated.
Right. So in the chart,
Yes.
there is so you look at your, if you are single class, you just roll your that's
wait.
in they had it as the class handout, I believe, the class reference table.
Class reference table.
Mm-hmm. And if you are, however, multi-class, you roll both and then you average them.
Okay.
But there is also a minimum number of hit points for each class, which is on that.
Do you
first
take
chart.
the highest minimum then?
Well, if you
Or do
you
take
rolled
the lowest minimum? If you rolled
You both.
ones.
if you roll 2 ones, you get the minimum for both, and then you average them.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That makes
okay. So
sense.
like fighter cannot be under X, cleric
Yes.
cannot be under Y. Okay.
Yes.
Both of
and
mine are real low. I have to
where are
hopefully get a
these?
3 or 4.
So the class and race requirements gives you your minimum HP, but then
We're
the
really
handout,
counting on PB to stand in the front.
Oh, no.
here.
the class reference
God.
table number 3 gives you your hit
Okay,
dice.
got it. Yeah, it's in class.
Well, Lindy's taking the minimum.
Yep. So you average the minimums. How do you average a 3 and a 4? Do you
That
round
should-
up or down?
It's round down, I believe.
Yeah.
So
I
I
have 3
I think you're
It
4.
changes.
Oh, that's
You're
round
4.
up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
you're
I
at
think
4.
that's the one
Trooper's a
place
nice
that was.
DM.
Yeah.
I'll take 4 hit points then. Woo! Hey, that's the max I would have had as magic user, but average for thief.
And what is your constitution? Do you have a constitution bonus?
Oh, hold on. I have it
Oh,
in my,
yeah.
my paper
If your
sheet. I don't have it
con
on my other sheet
is-
yet.
I think it has to be
It's 10.
15 or 16 or higher.
Yeah. I have 15. 15. You start getting.
Because I'm an elf,
+1.
so I have a negative
Yeah,
1 to my
15 is
con.
+1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I made 11 my con stat, so I wouldn't go
Yeah.
below 10 at the very least.
And Nugget, you rolled a 4 for your hit points. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Did you have a
My
con
con
bonus?
is a 16,
So that's +2.
so I have 6
Sorry.
health.
You have as many hit points as I do.
Nice. Where did I put that? And also if it's
It's cool to dump stat wisdom, right? Because that's maybe what I did.
Come on, everybody's dump statting charisma.
I
says the
dump
person with
statted
3 charisma.
strength.
Yes, as the person with the charisma.
All right. So
Because if that's like a really, really bad idea, I might swap my charisma and wisdom. But right
Could
now,
I tell
for
you about the Demon King?
right now, my wisdom is a 7.
Well, that's
Okay.
why you're listening to me.
that's true. that is
My
that's
charisma's
fair.
a 9, so it's not much better. But I can't swap them if dump static wisdom's as bad as it is in 5e, because I've done that before. And I still
Well,
lived, but
where's my wisdom? Where is that?
I think
The
you're
difference
taking
is-
a minus to spell saves at that point.
Wisdom, you said a
didn't-
9? No, you're fine.
I have a
'Cause
no 7.
you don't get any negatives on wisdom?
Yeah, 7 is
Seven
minus
wisdom.
1.
Minus 1.
What's a -1 among friends?
Yeah.
Elves can't be slept.
Yeah.
You're immune to
fine.
sleep.
It's true. All right.
That's like
just
Nugget,
everything
70% of the reason you make
I
spell
mean, I
saving
could
throws.
swap wisdom and charisma, but not right now. I'll think about it for a couple
PB,
minutes.
do you have your hit points?
Yes, the minimum for me 6.
Nice. And
Do I
Simon, you
add-
have yours?
Yeah. Do I add con at the end or to each
Yes.
die?
At the
so
end.
At the end. So I have 8 for fighter. I have to do minimum for cleric, so it's 5. So it's a 13. So if you round up, it's a 7, and then
Mhm.
8 because I have a +1.
8. Nice.
Where do I write those?
Wisdom is in the couch cushions. We're
With,
just digging around for it.
up top.
The big heart.
So, big heart.
Oh, yeah, that would. No, I was looking for it too. I was looking everywhere.
Up top. Now, there is a... if you look at the character sheet under class details, if you see it, is where you can actually track all of it by specific in case you lose levels.
You
put
can
your
lose
class.
levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know how
Yeah.
like
Huh?
rules will drain your
Many
strength in
undead will do
5e?
that.
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
drain your levels in
Yeah.
1e.
Look,
Yeah, they do.
for just a minimum donation, I can turn that undead. Though.
Yeah, that is very Avonian. That's how the Avonians are. So at the top it says class details, and then it says your class, and you can put in the level.
Well,
your
how do you
HD.
put in custom
Are we
for
level 0?
multi-class?
We're level
see-
1.
Yeah, you're level 1. So you see, if you look under class details, it says class, and there's a button that says hide multiclass. Uncheck that.
Yeah, because you need to add them all, and it's a bit of a pain.
Okay.
'Cause
You mean the
HC
cog over class?
No.
the
So if
cog.
it says class details at the very top, right underneath the heart and the
Yeah.
shield, right?
Oh,
you see-
class
really
details.
helping.
I was looking under class. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the same thing as the cog. Okay.
And then there's a little check mark that says hide multiclass.
There we go.
Except
Cool, thank you.
the sheet rounds down, by the way, Trooper,
Does it?
for HP. Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't.
The sheet is not as friendly as Trooper.
No.
So I can cheat it by putting my con bonus on both my hit dice, and then I get the
Yeah.
8.
Does everybody have their hit points?
Yeah, I have 4.
Yes.
Unless
okay.
I'm supposed to put it in the HP.
I don't have a
con
lot of them,
button, but I put it in just the manual one.
What
Nobody
was the
has.
question?
Does everybody have their hit points?
Oh, yes.
Yes, correct.
Okay. In which
I
case, go
I have
ahead.
a question.
Yes, please.
Those like bonus 10% XP.
Mm-hmm.
I meet the prerequisite for fighter, so I gain plus 10% XP, but just towards my fighter class.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that is correct.
So
I have the same for thief. That's why
how
another
does
reason I
that
put
That's
the
gonna be
15
fun.
there.
That's
I
going to
was
be
like-
fun.
Well, you get
Yes.
XP, then you split it in half, and then you get the plus 10% on the half.
okay,
for
so the
five.
plus 10 is done at the end. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thief is different than assassin, so I don't get the because like if you have
That is correct.
16 in dex for thief,
Correct.
Okay, so I don't get that. Okay,
I believe that assassins
Never get any.
don't get
They do
anything.
not.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah,
too OP.
Assassins don't get in. You say kicking a rock. Assassins don't get anything.
They don't get nothing.
Dang.
I just get to
They're
kill
not like
people
illusionists.
silently.
That's not us.
We need to roll for your starting gold, by the way.
I just need my languages because I'm a super smart half-orc and I speak like 3 languages.
I just recommend for those people who are Avonians that you do take Summerlandian so that you have a.
I did.
I don't
took-
have an extra language.
Oh, you
I
have
don't
to.
talk to savages.
I see.
I'll be your
Oh,
translator.
boy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's okay. I speak 5 languages, so
Uh,
I'll
Again,
translate
far.
for everybody.
Again,
So
3
far.
charisma. I might use
Yeah.
the term
Is it,
savages a little too.
is it extra languages or total languages for your intelligence bonus?
If you are an elf, it'll say you get all these languages, and then it says.
Oh.
Look
hold on, I
under.
gotta look at that then.
Yes, in the player's handbook, look under elf. Look under your race.
Okay.
All of your races get. Well,
Because
unless
I
you're
just
human,
picked 3 based off of the cap.
you get a bunch of stuff, right? You get a lot of languages as an elf. Make sure, and also, there's infravision, so you got some bonuses for your race. Make sure you look that up.
That's cool.
Oh yeah,
I
you
will
get a
look at
bunch
that.
of stuff as an elf.
Yeah.
You also can smell secret doors.
Yeah, that's true,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you
I
can.
smell secret door.
You'll just be walking. You'll be like, "What was that?"
Secret door.
Yeah.
What? Secret door.
Actually,
But you think they're all illusions.
I
Yes.
know
I
that
found
Trooper-
an illusory door.
And you're like, no,
I
that's
know that
actually not.
See,
Trooper,
there's no door here. Oh, suddenly door. Because I'm the thief too, so I can
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
gonna
create
show
water
you
and
so many
drown
illusions.
myself.
Feel
You
free.
were saying, Simon, you had a question.
I know you're
was saying
putting
that
all
he
the
loved
elves
it.
together,
Yes.
right? But there is a subtype of elf called the Valley Elves, and I wanted to know if in your world they were forced to speak with a Valley girl accent.
Oh my gosh! Like I just wanted to be an illusionist more than anything in the
Oh,
world.
More than anything in the world. Oh
This
my
does bring
God.
up something I was gonna bring up to you, Lindy, because we're
Yes.
2 different elves from 2
We're two
different sides of the world.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had an idea of what kind of accent you wanted to
No
do,
idea.
because I want to do an opposite type of
Nice.
accent to yours.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Wow.
I love this.
I love that. Oh, I have
everybody-
no idea.
Roll your gold.
Okay.
Make sure you do that.
So-
Roll your gold.
Humans don't get any additional languages or anything like that.
No, just based on your intelligence.
Just a bit. Okay, so I get Summerlandian.
5's not enough?
And then an additional 4. No. Well, I'm just trying to make sure I have the right number. I have 5 currently, but that's because I get Summerlandian because I'm from the Summerlands.
Yes.
And then
you
my
get
sheet
alignment.
says.
Holy shit! I know a lot of
What do you mean my alignment?
languages.
In AD&D1e, there is a language for each alignment. So
You can
shit,
speak
okay.
evil.
so like
Speak evil.
No, you speak lawful evil, which is different than the language
Oh, okay,
for
okay,
chaotic
okay.
evil.
It's
Also
evil
known
with
as
really
British.
strict grammar.
Yeah, only you guys can understand each other. To everyone else, it's like Charlie Brown talking.
Wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah, wah,
So
wah.
It's
then,
evil
so
with
I
lots
get
of conjugations.
Summerlandian, and then
Uh-huh.
it says add language 4. So I get Summerlandian, 4 additional languages, and then my lawful evil language.
That is correct.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
That is correct.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Summerlandian is free. Then I add 2
Yeah.
more, and then chaotic.
Yeah,
good.
Summerlandian is free, unless you're Avonian, in which case Avonian is free.
Can I
So-
pick Ancient Sumu?
Yes, you
I
can,
did.
because if you are Murabi, you definitely should take Ancient Sumu because you're more likely
Oh.
to be able to learn that.
So would the
Wait.
common tongue of mankind just be Avonian for me?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the hand dance? What can I do with
It's
my
It's sign
hands?
language. I also took that.
I'm gonna take hand language.
I was looking at handouts because I thought that'd be really fun, especially if the nobles don't speak it. We could just be like,
Yeah.
I took it. That's why I took it, so I could talk in secret sign to people.
I'll take it.
I
let's
can
say
barely
Yes,
speak
oh
with
my
my
God.
mouth, much less my hands. What are you people pointing at? What is?
Can we say that you taught me? Nugget?
yes, we can.
I'm very
So
so
invested
what's
in
an
this.
alignment language? Because it says in addition to that of
yep.
their chosen alignment. What's
Yep.
that?
What is your alignment?
But
Neutral?
Then you speak neutral.
Oh,
Each,
I didn't
yes.
know that was a language.
it is.
Okay.
In AD&D1e, each alignment has its own language. And
I
so
thought it was each of the axes, though.
it's a no.
So
get
it's
the,
you speak lawful, you speak neutral, you speak
Or do you speak
chaos,
good,
you
evil, or
speak-
neutral?
No, every alignment has its own.
It's
Yep.
very own thing.
bonkers. Yeah.
There are 9 alignment languages, and you speak one because you are a member of that alignment. You have that alignment, so you can speak that language.
So can I just make an executive decision? Chaotic good is the language of Gen Alpha. And I'm just gonna say stuff like Riz.
6, 7.
Riz.
Six,
I will
seven.
note.
6, 7, 6, 7.
I will
I
note.
don't
Toilet.
understand a thing he says.
It is
Maybe
not
that's why
considered-
we broke up.
Maybe. It is not considered appropriate to speak your alignment language in front of people who are not part of your alignment. It's alignment languages are sort of like secret languages, like thieves can't. And
Can we trade any languages?
you can train languages certainly, but alignment
Trade.
language. Yeah, you can. There's a way to learn them from each other, but again,
I meant
there are
at
rules
character
for it.
creation.
at character creation, no.
Yeah. I was
No.
just wondering.
But
So I don't speak Summerlandian
Me either.
why not?
because
we're
I
dumb.
don't have because I don't have crazy intelligence. Because as an elf, you get all these languages, but you don't get to choose what they are.
Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
Trooper.
Again, not an
Yes.
illusionist.
I know I have to roll my gold, but
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not an illusionist. I don't speak other
the
languages.
fuck do I do for my saving throws?
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but there is a
Oh, it comes before gold in your
Yes.
handouts. That's why.
for multi-class you pick the best one.
What's your alignment, PP?
I think it's chaotic good. I need to
Oh,
look
no.
through gods to figure out what
Well, but
I
we
want
both
to
speak
do.
Elvish, so that was how
Yeah,
we
we
pen
do speak
pals.
Elvish.
Yeah, yeah.
We spoke.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
both
yeah.
spoke. We both speak Elvish.
Was that a thieves can't joke, Vulpus? If so,
Best for each, yes. But generally
so I
speaking,
have
I think
90 gold, and I'm going to spend it all on armor.
Okay, how do we determine gold? I'm so sorry. I was hung up on languages for a minute.
It
there.
depends on your class.
there's a
Uh,
handout called Starting Gold, number 6.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Look, I try to go and
so-
put all those tables in handouts for
when you're
everybody.
multi-classed.
You get both.
Oh, so I have maybe
Wait, you
good
get
monies.
both? Holy
Yes.
man!
Yes, you do.
Okay.
It's a roll high for saves.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So if the save itself is like, paralysis
is
for
better.
a fighter is 14, but for a cleric it's 10, so I would go 10.
Hey, not an illusionist. Can I borrow some money?
So yes, multi-class get both. You get to roll for both. Absolutely.
Okay, so I need 2d4 and 2d6.
For money.
Yeah, I'm literally spending it all on armor.
I got 12
Ooh.
whole gold, baby.
12 whole
Jesus,
gold.
3 ones. That's wild.
I rolled double sixes.
8.
Wait a minute.
I had
You're starting. It's your starting
times
money.
10.
You're right.
Times 10.
Times 10.
So you have
Times 10.
120.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Never
120.
mind. I got
That's
12
really
gold
good.
would be bad news.
12 gold would be bad news.
Okay. Clearly, I don't know how money works.
120
You're
gold?
going to fix that if you're
Let
going to
the
be an
gambler
assassin.
teach you.
No. Where's my gold? Where do I put that?
That should be at the bottom of the sheet.
I have 100 gold.
Right there under equipment. You can put it in there.
Ah, yes.
Aha.
120.
100. I
there
rolled low
are-
on both sets of dice. This is
so
not
you're gonna
looking.
wanna make
This
sure-
is not shaping up for good for my not illusionist.
Oh
Well,
my
you are
god,
an
I
exile.
totally forgot about that. So, assassin, if
Mhm.
you attack something with surprise,
Yeah.
in D&D, it's if you surprise something and you attack it, you roll on a table and you just might kill it outright.
Because you're an assassin.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
It's your thing.
Damn straight.
So there is the table for your saving throws. Make sure you get the ones that, and it's also pre-filled on the character sheet. But again, I recommend paper as well.
Yeah, so I guess in my
digital.
case it's
Mhm.
always cleric because I just realized it's cleric is better than fighter all over.
Clerics
the place.
have the
Yep.
best saving
Yep.
throws in the game.
Yeah, so
Yeah. And you might be getting.
autofill.
You might have some special bonuses to your saving throws based on your race, so you should check that
I know
out.
because I'm an elf thief, I get bonuses to thief skills, so that's nice.
Huh?
And also,
Where do I
if
see
you're-
that?
it's in the character sheet under race, the player's handbook, part of the player's handbook. If you look under each of your, by the way, when we finish this, when you're going to finish up your character, make sure you look under like the description for dwarf or the description for elf. Like elves get a +2.
If you're a human,
saves.
you don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Humans
about
don't
it.
get
That's right,
any
if you're a
special.
human-
I'm
You
like,
got nothing.
I'm like, you guys are talking about all this extra stuff, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
don't see any of that.
So humans don't get anything.
Okay,
But they
good.
do
You're
get
base.
to be any class they want, and they have no level restrictions.
Hey, it's easy for
Yeah.
me.
So
I do
there's-
one thing and one thing very well.
There are also attack matrices. As starting first of all characters, you're basically it's 20 to hit 0, so it's all the same. But you can look that up. I believe by your equipment, you have weapon specialization, weapon proficiencies. Based on your class, you can pick what weapons you are proficient in.
There are really stringent armor and
Mhm.
weapon limitations for certain classes.
Yes, which is, I believe, in the handout. Class
Of the armor
reference table.
class one, maybe?
Yeah, I have it here. Basically, as far anyway, for our assassin,
It's number 3, the class
any
reference table,
weapon.
handout 3.
Like, I think I can use a sling, and that's the only ranged weapon I can use.
staff sling too.
Yep. Staff sling. Yeah. Yeah. A
Staff sling's
lasso.
nice.
I can use a lasso.
Clerics have got club, flail, hammer, mace, staff, lasso, sap, staff sling. And you can use poison only if you're evil.
And whatever your daily.
Because I'm
gives you,
multi-classed,
right?
can I use either one, or am
That
I
is correct.
restricted to? Oh,
Either one.
nice.
Multi-class is different because multi-class, you're like.
We're more limited in the armor.
I can use a
because, like,
garrote. That's cool. Just garrote.
No. With multi-class, like fighter,
No,
magic
but
users
if you're
can wear
like if
armor.
you're a
Short
fighter
bow.
magic user and you wear armor, then you can't cast your spells.
Yeah, if you're multi-class, you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh shit!
That's why
okay.
multi-class is different from dual class. You get to do them both. The only limitation is that, like, if you have to use a a dagger to backstab, you have to use a dagger to backstab. But fighter magic users can wear armor and cast spells. That's
So
why
I can wear leather, studded
That's
leather,
different
padded,
than in
or
second edition. Okay.
elfin
Yep.
chain. Nice.
Elven chain is free,
It's free?
but you
Does it
have to be
have
an
an
elf. It was given
am
to you
an
by your
elf.
family.
Oh, that's
The one that
nice.
really loves
I have
you?
some... Yeah.
Your illusionist
We're like,
family.
we give
Are you
this
sure
to
it's real?
everyone that's going to be an illusionist in the family.
Probably my
I'm
real
illusionist.
family, not the one that I was adopted by because I was an elf noble. My real family heirloom from my family that I've probably never met
Yeah,
because I was probably taken away at birth,
or very young, you know.
very young, that I don't really remember.
Free.
My apparently
Mhm.
this is for Sumerian deities, so I don't know how you want to do it in your world. I have to shave all the hair off of my body
Mhm,
and
mhm.
wear like a sort of battle skirt.
Mhm.
I would also have to shave all the hair on my head, but I would rather keep it because I think I can be like a lot sexier with the hair on
Sure.
my head, but no hair on my body.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm,
Cool.
mhm.
I support you. I
Also, what's
believe.
the
Go ahead.
how do I know the favored weapons of my goddess?
That should be in the Deities and Demigods book, and you are going for Inanna. Is that right?
Yeah, the symbol? Symbol is not the weapon. Or is it in the description? I skipped over it.
Let's see. She's
She
got.
uses a small double-bladed brass axe. Is that?
Yeah. So you can do an axe.
Okay, so axe is my I was maybe trying to go for like a cupish Kapesh type of thing. What do you mean
I wanna
she
go
lives
for
in the
short
nine
bow.
hells?
Why wouldn't she?
It's warm.
Yeah.
She should meet the Demon King.
I think it's it's her
No,
son.
no, totally different.
Totally different.
I think at some point in the game I'm just gonna leave the party asleep. I'm gonna slink away and just like draw a bunch of very similar symbols from like our demon king god, and then like Ezra's, and just I'm gonna troll you with it.
I'm gonna just take ventriloquism as his first level spell and be like,
Wait.
"Look, illusion."
That's not how spells work.
I think that'd be funny though.
For you magic users,
Oh,
Yeah.
spells.
I was looking
Wait,
through
let's
the armor
make
so I
that
could input
singular
it.
spell.
Okay, yeah, my spell.
all right.
Can I
If
have
you
the
are a
most
magic
useless
user,
one? Yeah.
we have only one, or do we have two? How many do we have?
You have one at level 1.
I'm the only magic user that they've got, unfortunately.
You have 4 spells in your spell book.
Oh wow.
The first one is Read Magic. Please note that this spell book has come from your master that you studied under as an apprentice. And
Yeah.
spell books are
I'm not
insane.
an illusionist.
They're insanely expensive, by the way.
So read magic is my spell one.
Is your first spell. And I'm going to roll your other spells. You have a total of
Cool.
4. The first one is Read Magic.
If they're not all completely useless, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Your first one is going to be your offensive spell,
Okay.
Magic Missile.
Oh, classic.
Best spell in the game, Magic Machine Gun.
Your second spell will
How
be
dare I
a
be so
defensive
useful?
spell,
Jump.
Jump. Jump.
That sounds really defensive.
Who's attacking you, Crisscross?
Yes. And then you get one miscellaneous spell. You get to choose.
Oh, don't let her choose
Oh.
an illusion spell.
Wait.
Magic Mouth.
Okay. So
The illusion school is forbidden to you.
It is. That is
Is
very
it?
sad, but it's true.
but
Oh,
you
for
have
real?
to choose between the miscellaneous ones. So let me find it for you, the page that you should look at.
Oh, please, thank you.
I will do that for you, because it's not like you can just do whatever you want. You can't just go wild. I mean,
I'm looking for spells that cross over between the illusionist spell list and the wizard spell list. So I've got dancing lights.
It's
looks
a
to be
crappy
it.
illusion. I do the same illusion every time. It's just 3 lights. It's
Just
bounce up
3
and
lights.
down.
Krellin, she can't take sleep because sleep is an offensive spell.
Yes.
And she got to pick from the
I have
miscellaneous
magic
spells.
missile.
Let's see.
While you're doing this,
Yes.
money, I roll for both. Do I average it afterwards or
No,
No,
you
you add
you
them
just get
together.
both.
I'm just filthy rich.
Yeah.
You just,
Yeah.
but you
Depending
are
on what you
also,
rolled, yeah. Well, if you rolled low like me, you only have 100 gold. But
I'll live with this.
Looking for, and remember times 10.
So 250 gold.
God, it's really nice.
Yes. Can you
Wow.
carry that?
Son
much?
of a chieftain.
Can you carry that much? That's a good question.
Yes, he
I
can. He's got
carry
18.
1,500
Oh,
pounds.
You're good then.
No,
Probably.
my God.
no,
No.
Simon.
That's
That's
gold.
not. It's not 1,500 pounds. It's 1,500 gold pieces.
Oh yeah,
Because-
weight allowance and GP. Ooh.
Because
Gold additional 1,500.
Oh, it's a okay. So what's my
right?
base?
If you're reading off of the
It's
chart.
300, I
Yeah,
believe.
All the
what's my-
weight, weirdly, is in
gold
Gold
pieces.
This is in gold value. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my-
Okay, encumbrance.
Except for armor, which is in pounds. But
So
Oh, but that's
Yeah.
cool. I can.
But there's a conversion
1,800.
rate. It's 10 to 1.
okay, Lindy, are you ready?
Yes, sure.
These are the miscellaneous spells. You can choose
Alright.
one of them.
All right,
I'm going to give them to you.
please.
Comprehend languages, detect magic, erase, find familiar, identify, mending, message, unseen servant, and
Also,
write.
please.
No, of course. I'm also just looking up the illusionist spell so I can see which ones are, if there are any that are overlapping.
Comprehend languages, detect magic, erase, identify, mending, find familiar.
Message,
Yes.
unseen servant, and write.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you that none of them
I know.
overlap.
It's because dancing lights was the one overlap. That's how much of a failure I am.
Yeah, I'm afraid you are a complete failure in that space. So you can pick one of those
I will.
for your fourth.
I'll probably
course.
do it after this is also
Absolutely.
I can take time and read them all. But I have them written down now.
Okay, so
Interesting.
I will note we have one single class fighter in the form of PB.
Mm-hmm. For now.
You should make sure you look at fighter in the Unearthed Arcana because there's weapon specialization that single class fighters get to have, which means you and only you get to have a weapon specialization which gives you bonuses to hit, and that should be nice. I believe I think that is all of this stuff that we have to do together. You've got your spells. So you're go ahead, please.
Clerics, do we also do that or?
No, you pray in the morning for what
Yep.
spells you want.
Oh right, and we just choose.
Yeah, and so what's your wisdom?
I currently have a wisdom of 14. So I get
with 14, you're going to get 2 extra first level spells, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, that's what my sheet says.
Yeah, 2 extra first levels.
Yep. But that's on top of like the one that I have normally, right? So I should
Yeah,
check
that's
in
right.
the PHB for it.
Yeah.
Okay, because the PHB for wisdom says 1 second level, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You don't get that yet.
Not yet.
Once you
okay,
get
so it's like
second level
cumulative,
spells.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1 first, plus 1 first, plus 1 second, plus 1. Okay, I get it. Get it.
And every morning you get to pray, and you get to pick which spells you want for the day. And for our magic user, you have 4 spells in your book, and you can choose between them in the morning and decide which one you want which one spell
Are
for
we-
that day.
Do I have to buy food?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but
You can die of hunger.
I swear, the next caravan we get to, I'm gonna beat them at cards. So if you'll just front me a little right now, I swear, I'm
Sure,
due,
bud.
man.
Sure.
It's like, hey, Nugget, just quick question. How much do you charge for an assassination? Asking for a friend?
Depends on the target.
some people might be free. Just depending,
Do you
know.
do you do group discount or friends and family?
Friends and family.
That's killing friends and family, not for friends and family. Like,
Would you charge
Yeah.
more or less if I asked Simon to be the one that asks you?
More.
oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so things to think about. Make sure you fill out your saving throws.
Coupons for assassinations.
I love that.
Good joke, Prince Justin. I like that.
Whew. You've got your attacks matrix, but you just need to know your what it is, what number you need to hit your 0, which for all of you should be 20. I do recommend doing paper as well as digital, just so you can really get all those little details. But if you are a thief, there is a so there are a bunch of thief skills. Like on this character sheet, if you hit the little cog next to PC, if you scroll down a little bit in the middle, it says hide areas. And you would want to unclick thief skills and spells if you have spells and thief skills, because they are by default hidden. So if you have spells, unclick that check mark. If you have thief skills, unclick that check mark. And then those things will show up.
Thief skills?
You are an assassin.
So no.
You're an assassin.
Where do I put my spells?
So that's what I was just saying. So you hit cog. That's all right. It's all right. You hit the cog right next to the PC tab at the very, very top of the sheet.
Yes, it goes in settings.
And then you can see in the middle of the sheet that says hide areas, there's a big eyeball with
There's a big eye. Yeah.
Right there is thief skills. So you want to uncheck that so that
I'm
it will show
unchecking
up.
psionics.
We do have to roll for psionics.
Yeah.
I've
Let's
already
roll for
done, so I'm
psionics.
sorry. I'm
So-
not a psionic.
Do I have thief skills as an assassin or no? Because I'm an assassin, not a thief.
You are an
Correct.
assassin. Let me look over at.
I got thief skills
assassin.
and spells.
Yeah, no, I think the assassin has thief skills.
The assassin.
It's somewhere on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it
I
here.
vaguely remember reading it. I just don't remember when you get them.
So the assassin disguise, tertiary functions performing assassination, assassin character. Where are you? This is page
Yeah, but-
29.
Yeah, they say that as a subclass of thief, they have the functions of the thief as well as their own. So I think they count as like thieves and they have access to, because it would be dumb for an assassin not to have access to move silently.
There we go. Tertiary
Yeah.
functions of assassins are the same as thieves. They
There
have
we
all
go.
abilities and functions of thieves, but except for backstabbing, assassins perform thieving at 2 levels below their assassin level.
Oh.
So
Right. Which means you probably do not have them yet. You need to hit level 3.
It's,
Because you're level
it's on
1.
page 29.
So you currently do not have thieving abilities, except for backstabbing, which you do have.
Which is pretty sweet.
Oh, and you gain special XP for assassination?
Yeah.
You know, as you do.
Both for the money.
I was
How do
dating
you
on the
close that
auditory.
settings window?
You go back up and you hit the PC tab, and it'll bring you back out. So there are a couple of weirdnesses with the character sheet that are a little bit tricky. You have to like add in a couple of extra things to sort of make it all work out. But it'll track a lot of things for you. There are a lot of things that it will not track for you, but that's also okay. And you'll want to like put in, if you're multi-class, you'll want to put in, there's a lot of things like, for example, the attack matrix which attack matrix do you use?
Yeah.
You'd be using the better one, right? And like for spellcaster, which spellcaster are you using, right? And that should, so you just have to make sure that you pick the right one, and that'll get you there. I will let you know, you should probably be buying food, and also water. You should be thinking about your encumbrance. The other thing to think about is, where was it? It was food, encumbrance, water.
Weapon proficiencies.
Yes. Weapon proficiencies. Did I actually put that on there, or did I not put it on there yet?
No, you put it on there. It's number
with armor.
7.
So here, I've got it real quick. So for if you're a fighter, you have 4 weapon proficiencies to start with. If you're a magic user, you have 1.
Yeah.
If you're a thief, you have 2. If you're an assassin, you have 3. If you're a cleric, you have 2.
Do you take the highest, or do you add them together for multi-class?
Yeah, see, you shouldn't ask questions like that in first edition, because now we have to open 5 different books
I'm
to try
such a
to find it. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm trying to find it.
I believe. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why you're tracking things by gold pieces is because apparently it has to do with also bulkiness. Some things might still be.
No, but I like it that way, honestly. Like, knowing that gold weighs a certain amount, and then you just have everything in gold. You don't have to track both the value of something and the weight of it. You just go like full value. I'm probably going to steal that from Martian Cowboys.
Oh.
Also, because hyper capitalist hellscape. So
yes,
counting things by what they're worth is a lot more interesting.
I take that proficiencies. I'm just going to look this up to see if I can find it right now, because I think it will tell me.
6 in Unearthed Arcana?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, but those are just the tables.
Doesn't say boo in the player's handbook.
Let me see. Hold on. And... no, that's multi-purpose. Well, I would say you just get both. But here's the thing about it. If you get both, you have to, because this would be consistent with some of the other things. I think I read this somewhere. You have to pick the things that are available to that class, right? So if you get one, if you're a magic user thief, the one from magic user has to be a weapon that is available to magic users. And then whatever you get for thief has to be what is available for thieves, basically. Right, so thieves get 2, and a magic user gets 1. But the magic user, that one for the magic user, can only be spent on magic user good weapons, which is the caltrop, dagger, dart, knife, slinger, staff. But with the thief, you can use your 2 for the things that are thiefy.
Get ready to throw a lot of darts.
Darts. Nugget, how are you doing?
I'm doing.
You're doing it?
I'm trying. I'm reading the assassin stuff to figure out what I need to mark on my sheet. I'm slow moving. There's a lot of stuff to read.
There is a lot of stuff.
There's a lot. That's why I skimmed through it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I have weapon specs. Forgot about those.
Well, you're multi-class, correct?
Yes.
So you do not get weapon specialization. Only single-class fighters get weapon specialization.
Ah.
But you do get that's just like a little bonus on top to make single-class fighters, I think.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just half remembered in second, it's just any fighter whatsoever.
Yeah,
but it suddenly makes sense. The fighter suddenly is more useful in 1E than it ended up being in 2E.
Yeah. Yes. They did try. You know what I mean? They do try. And also, PB, you are a single-class fighter, and you are an elf, if I remember correctly. Is that correct?
Correct.
So, I'm going to just throw this out there so you know it. maybe it will become relevant. We shall see. As an Elven Fighter, you are. What is your strength?
15, I believe.
So you are
15.
limited to level 6 as a fighter, except because you are single class. You get a bump up of 2, so you can become a fighter 8.
Gotcha.
Because you get the bonus. If you can multi-class, but you only single class, you can up your level limit by 2.
Gotcha.
The only good thing about my god's main weapon being a club is that clubs are free.
Oh, who doesn't like clubs? Wait.
I basically am hitting you with a tree branch.
Nice.
Okay, so your requirements are go and read in the player's handbook what it says for your race, because it gives you things like infravision or dark vision or whatever you got if you are non-human. If you're human, don't worry about it. You got nothing. And read your class, because it'll give you all of your specifics there. Double check in Unearthed Arcana for your classes. There's like some bonus stuff. For weapons and armor, there's more extra stuff in Unearthed Arcana, so you can look at that. Some of that stuff is actually just giving you tables for it. Your armor class is based on your armor, obviously. If you have no armor, then it's a 10, and it goes down from there. Full plate with a shield gives you 0, an armor class of 0, which is great. But
So the
Who's got that
lower
kind of
the
money?
number, the better
The
your
better.
armor class?
Yes.
yeah, yes,
Okay. So like
You want
studded
low.
leather
Yes.
instead of leather? Okay.
yes. So like studded leather gives you a 6.
Yeah.
If
If
well,
you
actually, it
follow
gives
the
you
same, oh, sorry.
a 7. Pardon me.
I was going to
Studded
say,
leather's
if you
a 7.
follow the same logic as in 5th edition, like it's just the numbers are going to change, but like they kept the same type of armor: leather, studded,
Yep.
scaled,
Yeah.
chain, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so my chainmail and shield gives me an AC of 4.
Yes, which is
Whoa.
nice.
And that was all of my money.
Oh, so you don't have the food. You have to.
No, I
like,
do have a week's worth of food.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the mausoleum that we're going to, the cigarette, it's a week and a day. away,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. It's 10 days away. Yeah. Hey, you want to play cards for that big piece of chicken there?
1 week is pretty good. Now, I will note some things because they're very specific about it. Infravision is not what you think it is. Like, it might be, but
I see
Heat vision.
heat signatures as a
Yeah,
half-orc.
heat
yes,
signatures.
which
Yeah.
is maybe
Yeah,
not the best
what
for
else
like.
would infravision be?
Some people think it just means you can see in the dark, and
No,
that is not.
it's
No, but elves also have like ultravision or some bullshit. They do heat, but
No.
they do another one,
no,
right?
No,
we only
not
have
1E.
infravision.
Okay.
Gnomes
means you-
have.
Yeah, which means you may not see the pit or
But we can know if there's a living, breathing creature.
yes, you
That's
can.
about
You know what you can't see?
hiding.
Illusions.
It's so true.
So sorry
No,
for that.
as a thief, you're gonna get detect illusion, right? As a skill.
Actually, elves are pretty good at resisting illusions, so that's pretty good.
She detects
Yeah.
illusions like I gamble.
Yeah,
No, they don't have detect illusion in first ed.
they do. Illusions
Note-
do.
Lindy, that
Illusionists do, not
elves
me.
have a +1 to hit on.
Yeah, I
If
was
you're
thinking about taking
using-
short bows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also
so,
I don't
Because
think you have to
also,
worry about
I
metal
only
armor.
have
I
4
don't think
hit
you have to worry.
points. I think I want to stand back
Hey,
anyways.
wait, hold on. Did you just say you don't need to worry about armor?
Well, no metal armor because they're a thief and
Yeah,
a magic user.
Mhm.
Except my elfin chain, apparently.
Yes, Elfin Chain is good. It's
Must
a
be nice.
family heirloom.
Free armor.
Family heirloom.
It's under the rogue category, so rogues can wear it.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just that
Also-
if you are alone and not in metal armor or well in
Yeah.
advance of 90 feet or more, you could just
But
be
Elven
violent.
Chain. Elven Chain will not trigger because it's Elven Chain.
Oh,
Special.
they should have put in parentheses next to the other
They should.
parentheses, excluding elven armor.
Next.
No, you have to look in a
Second
different book.
parentheses.
You do.
In a different
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. It's a different book, different table.
There's
That's
a
what it is.
footnote.
There's a They do have footnotes. They have a lot of
I wish.
footnotes. Yep.
You know,
So,
Not here though. Not for that.
is there? Okay, so you've got your attack matrices, your saving throws, your weapons and armor. Make sure you have food and water. You've got
Water too.
It's just a water skin, a wine skin would be fine. We've got a ranger. This is not bad. No, we don't have a ranger. We have no ranger.
no, you have a
Don't-
fake ranger.
No ranger.
We have a
You have a
Fake
fake
You have
ranger.
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 We have a
And a
ranger
fake
like we have an
illusionist. We have a lot of fakers here.
Okay.
We have an
I'm just a
illusionist
fighter.
and a ranger. That's what we
I
have in
picked up
this
a
group.
sword to go help a friend.
She's
Who
like,
is
why am I
exiled?
here?
So I'm going to give you all a couple of things to
Did you
think
tell
about
me that?
before we go. Apparently, Wandering DM forgot that Elven Chain was not the norm. It's not the
No,
norm.
Elfin. It's written
Oh.
ELFIN
It is
and not
Elfin,
Elvin as we
No, it is Elfin chain.
They're but it's all,
predates.
they're also inconsistent with how they spell
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
they are
noticed some
even in the same book.
inconsistencies already. Yep.
Yep.
I don't
Which
think
is great.
there's an editor credited.
I'm not sure. No, it is a person who wrote this book.
I stand corrected. Mike Carr, TSR,
Oh.
Games and Rules editor. So good job, Mike
Oh.
Carr.
Oh.
I'm sure you did your best. All the time was taken up by those tables.
Yeah. So PB, I need to tell you something.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
You.
Yes.
If you're a shipwright, that means you're from actually where the Fifth Kingdom is housed on the far western edge. By the way, imagine like beautiful, like it's like you're on the Adriatic, you're in the like Mediterranean. It's like this beautiful like sea, and there are like all sorts of other cultures that you trade with. Like it is amazing. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. You've got running water. You've got running toilets. You've got indoor plumbing. You've got all of the. Oh, it is so great. It is so great. The food is great. It's where everybody who's like all the power and importance is out there. Like it is good times.
Mhm.
It is very, very far from where you are right now, but now you're here. You're in Kursag, and that's good times for you, I think. But I would say this. If you have been sent out here, you've probably been sent out by the government to check in on what's happening here, because there has been some rumor that out here they might be investigating the cursed desert, which they are not allowed to investigate. Just a little bit. You should just go out here and check out what's happening out here in Kursag. Just check out. Just take notes.
See what's going on.
Yeah. You should find out what is happening out here. And also apparently there's like this new kingdom that's like made contact. You're here to gather some information for the bureaucrats back home. Any kind of
Gotcha.
information you could gather, I think they would appreciate.
Gotcha. They should have hired someone better for the job.
I'll help you.
I believe
Buddy,
that's
pal,
the title
friend.
of this entire campaign.
But they believe in you. They believe in you.
Absolutely. I was
You're
like, I was packing my
expendable.
bags already, and they were like, "Hey, quick thing! I heard you were heading out
Yeah.
On
west.
your way.
Mhm.
Could you,
East.
or I guess east?
Yeah.
It's like, could you check? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Me knowing perfectly well I'm about to go visit my exiled friend who's not an illusionist.
But they're very glad. But I will say, what you get is a sense that the government's a little bit concerned about what is happening out there. Like these new people have shown up, and also, is it really true that people are investigating things? Okay, all right. And for Simon, you are a very important person, and it seems like people are running around and going going into these these are like holy places for your people that are cursed and terrible. And it looks like these Avonians are going. So you are now in Kursag to I'm sure it's to get your ex back, but also to you're the son of a chieftain, and
Ooh, I know an extra language.
Let's go.
you should maybe keep an eye out on what people are doing in your culture's heritage. You know what I mean? Like, this is that would have been a question from above.
Yeah.
We want somebody. Yeah, we want somebody who's here to be looking into these things. Nugget, you're also Marabi, but you've been kicked out of your place. Let me ask you, why did you come to Kursag?
To join the Assassin's Guild, obviously.
So now, Kursag is a very small, tiny little military outpost. There are definitely no assassins here. Certainly not a guild, because it's like only like 400 people or so. But there is certainly an assassin trainer. There is an assassin here. There's an assassin here.
Okay.
And shifty guy, wears a lot of black.
But I would say we don't know what's happening with these Avonians. And if you've come to get training here, if you came here to get your training, we don't know what's happened with these Avonians, but it might be good to have somebody here just in case.
Just in case. I'm just here. I'm just a waitress. I'm just here slinging drinks, chatting up the locals. That's it. I'm not doing anything else.
Except that all of you will be put into the group that will be dealing with taking these Avonians into ziggurats. You do not need to, if you are Marabi, you do not need to be resurrected because you already worship the old gods. But you will be brought into this. Remember, this is a military outpost in some ways, right? The Avonians don't realize it's a military outpost because they're
dumb.
Yeah. Basically, they just think that it's like your cities are bad, and they're like, wow, this place sucks, because they don't understand what's happening there. That's fine. But you will be sort of brought in, and our Avonians. I need to ask you both a question.
Yes.
And that question is, why were you exiled? And why did you come here? And how much trouble are you in?
Yes. I have a very large gambling debt back in Avonlea, and I owe very important people a lot of money, and I needed to disappear quickly, and
I see.
I may or may not be using my real name.
I see. I will note that you are upper middle class and also human, which is
I was
quite
gonna
nice.
say, what we could do if you wanted an additional character connection is, my adopted family, maybe they're a little racist, because maybe a lot of Avonians are. What if
they are.
I was sent to make sure you send money back for the gambling debts with
nice!
you? So, I'm not exiled, so to
Uh-huh.
speak, but I've been sent to make sure you sent the money back.
Yes.
I have a question.
You're
Do you plan
Vito
on going
from
back?
Collections.
Yeah. Do you plan on going back?
I plan on going wherever no one will care about this gambling debt.
Right. But our elf, you plan on going back, right? To Avonlea?
That's what my letters say.
Yeah, and
But I'm meeting
absolutely
up with
not
my
the
pen pal
paradise.
pretty desperately.
Literally, I'm just like, oh, it's so nice. You should see the water. The food here is to die for.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like, the running water is great. It's like, when it gets cool outside, the water from the faucets are so nice. And the showers we get to take are also really nice.
Yeah.
I look out the window and I see my family casting family illusionary magic time, my adopted family, and I'm just like, yeah, running water sounds great.
You
so maybe, yeah.
Oh, Like
I
you've got
love
like
that these
Herculaneum.
letters.
You know what I
These
mean?
letters
Like,
are in Elvish because
They're
you
in
don't
Elvish.
speak summer. You don't speak
I don't.
Summerland.
yeah,
I don't, because my family would have been like elven nobles in
Yeah.
Avonlea. So, but my
So you just speak
adopted
Elven.
family, I'm the ward
yeah. You are a ward.
of another family that you owe money to, and they're like,
Yeah.
we could solve 2
Allegedly.
problems with one. Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, I'm the ward.
Mhm.
That's what they tell me of another family, and they're like, maybe my family was asking some questions, like, what if we just sent this one away for a bit? Maybe somebody died or something, and then,
Mhm.
but then tell them to keep an eye on this gambler to get us some money back, and maybe we'll get some money back.
Mhm.
Either way, we're out of their hair.
I'm being religiously persecuted.
Sure. That's what.
Yeah,
gambling-
my family's
gambling does.
racist.
Yeah.
They won't let me be an
They are.
illusionist.
Well, it's
So,
not. They won't let you do a lot of
okay,
things.
my adopted family,
Yeah.
my ward family.
I like the
by
idea
the
that
way-
I spent all my money to get here.
Oh yeah.
And the
Yeah.
reason I take up the jobs, aside from
Yeah.
the government,
Yeah.
is that I need money to get back, to take us both back
Yes.
to
And I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, sure, we'll send money back. And I'm like, saving it to help move back
go.
to your section.
And the reason I take the jobs is for the card games that I fleece the rich Avonians with.
Oh
And
my
sometimes
gosh.
I'm like,
At night.
oh, you got to
Yeah.
give me that money to send back to my family because they're gonna send people to check. And
Well,
I just
oh no,
stash it away for the moving
I
fund.
lost. I lost big time.
Oh, that's so upsetting. I'll have to just
lost.
write
big
that in my
time.
report.
I'm
That's
lucky
they're gonna
I
be
still have this
so
chainmail.
sad.
Oh yeah.
Same. Yep. Yep. Like, yeah.
Oh. They
That's
yeah.
I love that
Not here in
connection.
Corsag,
It's like,
but
Like,
yeah, we're totally gonna send money back. Yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I will make sure that all the money he gets sent back when we get treasure. We'll get
I'll
so
give you
much
20%.
treasure and send it back.
Kid, I'll give you 20%.
Okay.
Also, Simon, you are a bit of a representative for the Marabi here in Corsag. Just so you know, because
You're
you
turning
are.
me into a con artist.
No, just
Maybe
an
a chaotic
illusionist.
neutral.
It's a chaotic neutral.
I'm chaotic neutral. Hey, then we could talk to each other.
Then we can talk. I'm shifting because I know you can shift. I'm just gonna shift. Oh,
Chaotic neutral. Then we can talk to each other. We don't need to know the same language.
yeah. Be
All
fine.
right. I think that is it. So next week, we are going to start you all off meeting up with Captain Falana to talk about things that are happening. And you'll be getting your first client who you'll need to take into the baby dungeon, the baby ziggurat.
Yes.
And everything will go well. Nothing will be bad.
That seems unlikely. Look, when you worship a demon king, you just expect the worst.
Yeah, I did want to say that in Avonlea they do have pretty strict sumptuary laws, so like, non-humans don't get to carry good weapons and poor people don't get to carry good weapons. But you're not in Avonlea. You're here, so it's fine.
And I'm still carrying a club.
Yes. Right, because then you're like, club, all right, I'll just use that.
I can afford this.
Crit to which is correct. There'll be an escort milk run next week. Although Captain Falana does need to tell you some secrets first, so that will.
Oh,
and also PB's
the government's
character.
gonna love that.
Is it to
Wait a
kill
minute,
this
this is a
noble
rotten
and,
milk
and
run.
do cannibalism? Because I'm down.
Cannibalism. Why have you been talking about... Stop talking about cannibalism as we walk through the desert for 20 years.
Just
It's
sometimes
really
I
unnerving.
get a little
Just
hungry.
talking about mirages and cannibalism.
And I will also say
It's good
that
to keep your options open.
gotta keep your options open. I think it'll be totally fine. Your crew will be. I will note there is a little bit of deception you might need to do because you all will be pretending
Only we
to
had
be
an
henchmen.
illusionist.
Yeah, I know. If you had an illusionist, I think
I mean,
everything would be really different.
technically, they're a
Yeah.
cavalier. I'm a level 1 fighter.
Yeah.
Look, my family said I didn't have any skills of measurable worth, so
I need money to get back home away from this hellhole.
There,
I need money
Just
to
for a quick
move
buck.
back into their home.
My family
At least
sold
be
me to the
neighbors or
Church of the
something.
Demon King.
I still have an apartment back. It's a nice apartment. It's like a great view of the water.
Yeah,
Really?
it's nice.
You have space for like a cot?
There's a nice cafe downstairs.
Oh, great.
Run by like a nice,
great.
a nice dwarven woman.
I'm just saying, it's really nice.
Is this like a Canadian girlfriend? What is this?
Maybe, you don't know. You don't know.
We're
All
pen
I'm
pals,
saying-
okay?
Pen
We're
pals.
pen
That's so
pals.
Gal pals. Mhm.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. So there's going to be, we also have a ceremony for PB's character that will have to happen next week as well, so that PB's character can become resurrected and be able to go into the ziggurat. So we've got we'll start off next week with some getting to know each other. Before you get to know the person who will be hiring you, you'll have to lie. Like, he's going to think that you're just hirelings and henchmen. And I'm sure that you have problems with lying, but it's just, you can't let them know that you're really watching them. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll get to meet the cavalier who you'll be working with, who's really not going to be annoying.
Dudley Do-Right.
Oh, he'll be great. He's Avonian, so of course he's going to be the best ever. And
I speak Avonian, so at least I'll be able to understand it.
I believe that'll be it for today. So, do we have any questions before we go?
Yeah, if they're a cavalier, am I also there like as a way to give them a new mount? Like trading an Avonian horse for a
that's
stout
good.
Yeah.
Summerlandian camel?
Oh, yeah. Make sure you're doing this
Except
good.
if he's a
good
real
trade.
cavalier, he'll probably turn it down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would I ride that beast?
Well, you can die. Sorry, I mean, do whatever you want, sir. Is it?
I'm
it's
hearing
Captain who?
rations. Captain
I mean, we
Rations.
have an assassin.
It's always
No, 3 points.
I worship the Demon King, and I'm not this interested in cannibalism.
It's mostly me.
Look.
It's mostly Lindy.
Camel-
We don't know about the character yet, but I'm definitely on board for fake cannibalism. I think it's hilarious.
It's Captain what? Their name?
Captain Falana
Rations.
is in charge of Korsag. She's the Summerlander who's in charge of this outpost. But you have got a knight, Sir Thurston, and I did change his name. His name is Sir Thurston
thirsty?
Baines Wexton. He is the Yes, Lord Thurston Baines Wexton will
What
be
fucking
the.
name is that?
It's an Avonian
Nothing I
name.
can pronounce.
All I hear is
This character.
cha-ching. That's all I hear.
I hear like cha-ching with a side of nom nom.
You made it weird.
Or brilliant. I don't know. Okay,
I do have a question. If
give it to me.
That's just a weird way to
Lindy
spell
can get,
rations.
like, a quarter proficiency in Summerlandian because I've taught her only the bad words in our.
Oh,
I will give you some Erlandian cursing. Absolutely. I do have one
Summerlandian
question.
cursing, because we are pen pals.
Is there anyone who speaks both Avonian and Summerlandian? Nice. Are you the only
Makes
one?
sense?
You're gonna
Yeah.
translate between
That's what
half
it
the
seems
party. to
You're the
other
translator.
half of the party.
Apparently,
You're the translator.
yeah.
Yep.
So I speak.
That's why you're in the party.
Summerlandian-
That's your
yeah, I'm
excuse.
translating. I speak Summerlandian, Avonian, Ancient Sumu, Orcish, Hand Dance, and Lawful Evil.
This is like a
So I
Warhammer
speak
game
more
where
languages
nobody
than
can
that,
read.
but none of them are useful.
Uh-huh.
Same.
I
Hey,
speak,
that's how we can talk.
We speak Elvish, Gnomish, Halfling, Goblin, Hobgoblin, Orcish, Gnoll, Evonian, True Neutral, and Summerlandian cursing. So if we run into some Hobgoblins, Orcs, I might be able to talk to Simon if he speaks Orcish.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Not
Nugget-
neutrals,
Nugget
just true
speaks
neutral
Orcish.
backwards.
I do
Oh,
also speak
so I can
Orcish.
speak to everyone, just not in the common language.
It's
not in
we
the
have to
same
turn
Elvish.
around and
Or
switch
Elvish,
language all the
Orcish,
time.
and Avonian. Yeah. What languages does our good
Thurston Bexton
Demon King
Waynes?
worshiper?
Oh, the Demon King Worshiper. I thought you wanted to know about the
Yeah.
Cavalier.
Probably the same one as Thurston. I only speak Avonian and chaotic neutral. That's
Do you
it.
get-
Oh
you
my
get
god.
no bonus languages?
Look, I wasn't
Oh.
a big reader.
Right, no, that's fine. That's fine.
fair.
I will just note...
I don't have an ear for languages.
I might not be able to
I
talk to
needed
you.
a 16 to be able to get
Yep.
any bonus languages as an elf. So I was like, nope. But don't worry, I'll translate for him. I'm going to translate the worst possible way. I'm going to make everything you sound say way nicer.
Why does he keep talking about cannibalism?
It's just so weird.
Should we be
And
worried about
only
this
Nugget
guy?
will be
What is
able
it?
to know that I'm bluffing, and I hope you never call me out on it.
We'll see. We'll see.
He says he's delighted to meet you.
He says you look delicious. That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. I'm going to just note, because I think this is exciting, that you should, when you go into the player's handbook to double check all of your stuff for your class, that each level has its own name. So you get titles based on the level that
that's
you
right.
have,
Ooh.
which is, so you are
By
like
the
a
way, for
prestidigitator.
the folks watching, Trooper gave us one note in the pre-show, and he's like, I kind of want to play this serious. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be thirst. No, that's not going to work. There's thirst anyway in this game. I just meant
It's
lack
true.
of water, but I guess there's going to be thirst all sorts of ways.
It doesn't matter how much water there is.
That's true. Okay, let us go and do a roundup to where we say who we are, and then say where we can find you next, and then give some sort of anticipation for next week. And let's start with Simon.
Ah, shit. I was shopping.
You always have to shop. Shopping's important.
I can afford bronze armor.
Bronze armor?
Yeah, I can. In Unearthed Arcana, I could get a bronze plate for 100 gold.
Nice.
In the
I just don't
desert?
know if I want half of my wealth to go to a bronze breastplate. But I mean, it's that plus a shield, and it would bring me down to AC 3. As a,
I mean, chain
as
the
a-
shield is for like less than that is 4.
yeah, but it's only a 25 GP difference.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like
And
I'm
you've
thinking,
got money.
yeah, that's it. But I'm thinking, like, is my life worth saving 25 gold? I mean, I think it translates
Is your
to like
life
a plus
worth this
5%.
enemies to lover story we have going? That's what you really should be asking.
Lindy needs you alive as backup rations.
Yeah. Oh, food. I will also note that
I
if you
am
get
the
that
mule,
bronze
yeah,
plate,
that's true.
if you get the bronze plate, it's got to be like really cool Marabi, sort of like with like engraving and like
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah.
Boy, the glint off that is going to be awful. Walking in the
fine.
desert. Oh, God, I
I
can't even.
can't wait for the translator of this group to be your ex. I'm
Yeah.
so excited about that fact.
Wait. Just for the record, you do not yet know that your ex is going to be the translator. That's going to be a surprise. That'll happen next week.
No, Nugget. I'm gonna write to you this week.
Yeah.
Oh, please do. I want to plan all the things.
We can. Yeah. We can plot in the back. In the background.
Sounds good to me.
But hi everyone. I was Simon at WanderingDM. I am for now an unnamed buff Obed Fair, and I'll be there next week for the start of this absolutely wonderful adventure, and I'm hoping to survive long enough for the enemies to love her to go somewhere. We'll see. I've had a lot of fun with everyone tonight. Ezra, this was the first time that I sat down at a table with you, and your so stubborn gambler is going to be so much fucking fun. It's yep.
I'm going to
Definitely.
note that most likely our cavalier, our knight, is going to like him because
Yeah, of
he's
course.
Avonian and like
And a human.
and a human, Avonian human of a pretty good class. So like you get to be the cool one, right? And
It's not to like.
yeah.
I'm
but
gonna
I mean,
eat his rations.
In the future, we can use Ezra to sort of make it so that the Avonians lower their guards.
Yeah. So then we can eat them.
Easy marks.
And
My plan is to
rob 'em.
save my rations by getting invited to dinner every night.
Ooh,
That works. Yeah, you can find me on Thursdays over on my channel for our ongoing Witcher campaign. We missed a couple of weeks recently because of sickness, because of life. Thus is life, I guess. But we should be back next week and continue on our adventure out of Vergen.
I gotta start following everybody.
Yes, you do. Speaking of people who have...
wait.
Go ahead, please.
Do I plug the... Okay,
Yes.
A lot of you have probably seen it before. Trooper, am I allowed to put links in your...
Yes. And if you're not, I'll make sure you can.
Sure. I just need to grab the... So if you don't know, I am finally allowed to talk about it. The trailer for the video game I've been working on for the past year and a half is finally released on June 6th during the PC Game Show. Lo and behold, for all of you fans of World of Darkness, it is a CRPG in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. It is basically Montreal by Night as a video game. But, you know, Montreal by Night, for all of you who have followed Trooper as his lucky character in my game, Montreal by Night of VTM 5th edition, you have already encountered many of these NPCs. Basically, it takes place in the same kind of universe as the Chapters game, and you get to play and discover what's going on in Montreal and what's going on with your caitiff and their unlife and such. So yeah, all of you go ahead and, you know, wishlisted, do whatever, all the fun stuff you want to do. There's tons of videos that have been out and about, news from either our publisher or like other people, and more news will come in the future, and I'll be able to talk more about it as time goes on.
Excellent. Well, speaking of people who have played Vampire with, Lindy, Laugh Love Lindy, tell us who you are, where we can find you, and then tell us something you're excited about for next week.
Hi, it's me, Laugh Love Lindy. You can find me online as such. I pretty much have the name everywhere, and if I'm not, let me know so I can go snatch it up.
I'm checking LinkedIn.
Oh, I don't have that. I'm not that professional, please. And let's see, what am I looking forward to? Oh, where you can find me. You can find me online. There, I'm running on my channel next Wednesday. Unfortunately, all my British friends are melting this past week, so we had no Nightmare at Vesterbrooks. We will be back next week, though, with some terrible Call of Cthulhu times in 1342 Greenland / the Dreamlands, because the groups are about to merge. Will they next week? I don't know, but I should probably decide by tomorrow. I'll figure it out. And then every other week, so we had it this Tuesday, so not next Tuesday, but Tuesday after, for Ghost of Saltmarsh, where Nuggetasaurus is a player, and I haven't killed her yet in that campaign, so hopefully it stays that way, and then we'll have one campaign where I haven't killed you. What I'm looking forward to is possible cannibalism, and getting to meet all of these characters in real life, meeting my pen pal. Maybe I'll write you a nice pen pal letter, PB. We can pen pal a bit before, so we have some pen pal history.
You've got to figure out how you got to even know each other since, well, I mean, context has been, people have known about this place for 25 years now. It's like the contact was 25 years ago.
And I'm like 173, so, like, you know, I've been around.
I imagine, like, every 6 months or something, you just get a big leaf. That I, like, look at and I'm like, there's nothing on here. No, it's a letter.
It's Elven. How do elves write letters? I imagine it's got to be because we're both elves, some type of elf outreach program to like connect the two types of elves rather than Avonian and some elven outreach program to like, hey, let's reach out to our counterparts in the other nations rather than a Summerlandian and Avonian thing.
I would just like to point out that if there's any kind of reaching out to elves in the Summerlands, it's probably because you're super oppressed in Avalon.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, no, it started off as like a please make, like, you know how like when you're a kid in school,
is it better over there?
Like, would you like a pen pal in a foreign country? And like you ask a lot of dumb foreigner questions, like it's that. But for adult elves, to try to figure out how to be less oppressed.
Your most holy relic is the queen has it. Don't worry about it.
So
Well,
how's
also,
that
she's
waterfront
Keeping it
property?
safe.
She's
Like, if
keeping
I
it
know
safe.
the government,
Just like I'm being kept safe by this noble family of illusionists.
You guys just had it sitting in a tree.
Yeah, right. But see, in the Summerlands, it's pretty cool. But over
Yeah.
good
So
Queen Jean,
Penthouse.
Jean, yeah, she
I'm looking
just
forward to it.
yeah, Jean of
Yeah.
Avon, she was just like, let me
And
just take all
we'll
your
like
stuff.
some leaves. Maybe we've got like bird carrot, like bird messengers, some
Yeah.
homing pigeons or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, if you were an illusionist, you could. Oh, never mind.
Look, my human adoptive family is half elves in them. I've already said a bunch of stuff about that because half elves can also be illusionists. So,
They can.
not me.
Nope.
So yeah, that's why I'm in this family because they're like, oh, you already have experience with elves. Take this as your ward because there's half elves. It's a big half elf family, really. And then there's me, the full elf, who can't become an illusionist because they're racist. And I didn't have the scores, but we're gonna say it's because they're racist. And that's me.
You know what? That's
More than
maybe
one
it's a
thing
separate
can be
issue.
true.
Yeah, it's a separate issue. They are racist, but that's not why you're being treated the way you are.
That's not. But I don't like to mention that part. Okay.
The fact that they're dicks has nothing to do with the fact that they're racist.
It's right, yeah. But speaking of somebody who also knows the glory of Avonlea, Ezra, tell us who you are, where we can find you next, and then tell me what you're looking forward to for next week.
I'm like the Admiral Stockdale of this crew. I Google it, kids. But it is so wonderful to get to see and laugh and play with all of you. You have been so kind to this interloper, and I can't thank Trooper and everybody else enough. I'm so looking forward to this. My other life on Twitch is fake baseball. So if you'd like to watch me get more and more mad at the 1988 Giants, you are welcome to follow me at my name at Twitch there. It's a role-playing game. I'll tell you right now, this baseball video game is 100% a role-playing game, and my dice they roll like I roll in RPGs. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. And I am so looking forward to our slow assault on Trooper's sanity as he tries to tell this story that has emotional, deep, dark, emotional beats, and we just start talking about cannibalism and driving things into totally different directions and making really a French drawing room farce out of his tragic story. Actually, Hawkeye, it is out of the park baseball. Although I do love APBA. It's funny you mention APBA because one of the voices I was thinking about doing is that old baseball video game. The announcer is a guy named Ernie Harwell, no longer alive, but he had this wonderful drawl. I always remember the line he'd say for a hitter, going, "Recently known as a dependable hitter." I loved that line. It was kind of shade, but not quite. Yeah, very excited to be with you guys for for months now.
It's gonna be so good. But you mentioned APBA, and APBA has within it PB. PB, tell us.
Well, at least it wasn't a forced.
Was not a forced error. I'm going to take that as a hit. Tell us who you are, where we can find you next, and then tell us something you're excited about for next week.
Of course, I'm PB from PBPlaysInside. You can find me over on Bluesky and on Twitch. What I have going on my channel is I've been spending the last 2 weeks doing some game prep for my next game night, which will be sometime next week, hopefully on Tuesday. I mean, we'll see how the prep goes. It's been going to be a busy weekend, so it might be a little bit later than that. But, in the honor of Pride, it might be a little bit later than Pride. It's my culture to be late. Look, it's a thing. So that's going to be happening next week. It's going to be a solo game, TTRPG game called Reincarnated as the Unlovable Villainess. It is going to be a fun game in which we try to play a bunch of love interest in hopes of finding our way out of this Otome game and not dying, because we are the villainess in this game. So they don't usually have happy endings. That's for the protagonist usually. So that's will be our game next week, hopefully Tuesday, but we'll see. And this Sunday over on Praxagora Thesmophoria's channel, we'll be playing some Witcher, where things are getting a little bit spicy. My dwarven doctor is going to propose to her basically wife, common law wife. And, things are complicated in the world of Witcher, but they're basically married. But why not make it official? And
will anything
she's
bad
only happen? I did go visit the clearing where I was planning to propose, just scout it out, see how it's doing. And there was a fire raging in the forest around it. So that didn't really bode well. But, and then the person who teleported me there went missing when he tried to teleport me out. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Sounds bad.
It depends on your perspective, I think. And that's on Sunday over on Praxagora Thesmophoria's channel. And this game, wow, what an adventure we've already started on just in character creation. I look forward to seeing how and if any of these storylines are able to to move forward based off whether or not we live or die. I hear it's a very dangerous system, and high chances of us dying. Although I'm very excited. I'm just because every game I've ever played, every one shot I've ever been in with Nugget, she has died very early on. And I was thinking about it. I was telling a friend about this game and the people I was going to be playing with. And I was thinking about it. And I think the latest, one of the latest games we did was an Alien game. And you died so early on in that one. And it was such a traumatic way for my character. It was one of those, I look back, you're there. I look away. I go back and you're no longer there. And you were a doctor in that one. So it went well. But I'm very excited because you rolled so well, and I really want you to do well. And also, I may be invested in this lovers to enemies story or enemies to lovers story.
Same.
Note to self: stand behind Nugget.
You were giving out your stats, and I'm like, that's better than me. You're more survivable than I am right now.
I rolled really,
it won't
well.
matter. It won't matter. I've GM'd Nugget in a bunch of campaigns. Her stats don't matter. If she gets if she dies, it's because something obliterated her with like a nuke, basically.
Literally.
Yeah.
Excessively.
I had some questions. But speaking of people who right now we're excited to find out if there will be friends moving to lovers or whether they'll just be death to rust monsters. Nugget, who are you? Where can we find you next? And tell me what you're excited about for next week.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nuggetasaurus. You can find me back here next week, Friday, for this game. And then the following Tuesday, so not this upcoming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday on laughlovelindy's channel for our Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign, where we're going to raid an Aboleth warehouse, which may result in my death. We'll see. Things I'm excited for. I'm excited for exactly two things. Well, more than two things, but the two main things. One is leading up to next week, I will be building Cinnamon's
playlist.
Music playlist. I already have the first song. It's
What
Midnight Rain by Taylor Swift.
Nice.
Because I feel like that's very on theme. And then two, the second thing I'm very excited for is just the reaction of my character and Simon's character when we realize that, oh no, we need to be in a party together. And well, how is this going to work? It's going to be phenomenal. Simon, I adore you. I'm very excited to do this with you, and I'm very excited to do this with everybody. I adore everybody here, and yeah, I'm super excited.
I believe we had everybody give their go. I can't give mine until I read out the tips and bits messages from you all. because that's important. All the tips and bits goes to help pay for these people. So our first message was from Roller300, who said, juicy fruit season starts today. Gotta plant them all. Yeah. And then that will kill them. And then thank you for our new followers. We got Down Nomad gave us 1K bits and says, cries, I have to watch the VOD for this one. Getting pulled into RP. Love to you all. Thank you for sharing your play with us. Thank you, Dow. Also, thank you, Roller. We also got 100 bits from Dren, who's amazing, who says, this is going to be entertaining. I've run D&D original pamphlets to 2E. Mine is 1E modified, really, since 1976. So cheers. Thank you. Dren, I can't wait for you to be here and say stuff in chat the entire time. This will be very exciting for me. We also got a $50 tip from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous.
What the fuck?
You know how
You just
Anonymous
got
is?
bombed.
What?
You just got subscription bombed.
Oh my gosh, Jaeger, thank you so much for that. That is wild. Thank you so much. All of you new subscribers, welcome in. I made a very special alert, just custom for this game because I care, really. And also, I got too much into it. I'm excited for this. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now I don't have to watch ads while I'm playing in the game.
Nice. See, I support this. I want to say that I'm really excited for this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for this little town that they're going to be in, and for this personalities. There's a little Avon, little expat, because that's the word that they would use for themselves, obviously. Just a little expat village of Avonians. There with Avonian food. It doesn't have any New World crops, which means, and little Avonian spot, and then the rest of you all.
Spice is gross.
Spice is gross. Who wants spice? Not the Demon King. The Demon King doesn't
we eat
like
salt,
spice.
and we like it.
Vulpes just gave us 100 bits saying, looking forward to this. Good luck, peeps. And I'm going to say there will have to be a lot of luck. Jaeger, thank you for the resub. Super Trooper goes well with cheese. There will be cheese. And I'm Trooper SJP. You can find me, what is today? Today is Friday. You can find me next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where I will be playing, we'll be doing Fate of Taormina, a Fate game run by Praxagor this Beforia, where I play a grizzled old retired soldier who maybe is a little bit less retired, can't let things go. And then I'll of course be back here on Friday for this crew. And I'm excited for Encumbrance, and also I'm excited for Encumbrance. I'm excited for traveling in the desert. I'm excited for asking them to roll their gambling and then fleecing a bunch of Avonians who are like, oh, I say, I'm so excited to go to the ziggurat. You.
Guess I just figured out my accent.
Everyone, thank you.
May I spend a moment telling you about the Demon King?
Oh, yes, I think that's quite a good idea. Oh, these, what are they, Summerlanders? Is that what they call themselves? Well, I don't even know what that's about. Oh, quite primitive. Did you see my full plate? I think it's quite lovely. Oh, it's a bit hot here, isn't it?
Certainly something.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. You are lovely. I will see you, all of us will see you all next week when we actually dive into the Summerlands. And take care of yourselves. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.
Ciao.